Oh,
all right.
Johnny? Oh.
Party people in the place to be, Vandals, and everybody just kicking it at home with Pink Eye. This is a brand new episode. And oh man, this came together pretty nice, Joe. This was like a last minute thrown together thing. We kind of had another episode planned, and the guy been begging us to come on and do an episode with him. That fell through, and then we kind of just put this together at Tuesday, and I thought maybe we'd get like Cookie and Juan to show up. Man, did we get a turnout. So it's so good to have you guys here. We're going to kind of go around and I guess introduce everybody. Huh, Joe? How you want to play this? You're kind of better than I am.
Yeah, we could do that. Let everyone introduce themselves. We could go, let's start, we'll do Chase, go down to Cookie, go back across, hit Emmett and Chris. So go ahead, Chase. You start us off.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Chase. You can find me here or on Discord or on Blue Sky under I Comment on Comics. On Discord, I'm Slam Dance Cosmopolis. That's it.
Hello, I am Cookie. You usually see me on this show or on Phono, and I'm mostly on Instagram, Cookie Monster Makeup, doing weird things. Yeah.
Well, didn't you do a few episodes of vampire stuff for with the guys down below here? Yeah.
Oh yes, I do interview with the geeks with these guys.
Interview with the geeks with
yeah. It's a great time.
All right, let's head on over to the center square.
Dino Bambino, that's you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Dean. Hello. Oh, Dean.
Hello.
I don't even know what to say. I like comics, video games, nerd shit. That's why I'm here.
And wacky, crazy stories from the town you live in.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah, we'll probably get one at some point during.
We're going to get an update on the last one.
What was the last one we
the Elvis impersonator?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No news. No
news. Okay.
What about the toothless hairdresser that eats chocolate hella funny?
She actually got sniped by another barber shop and they took her. So now, yeah.
She gets sniped by Honey Boo Boo's mom. She getting her teeth fixed.
Oh my god.
I'll fix your teeth.
I remember her fingers underneath my mustache, just like smelling like Pall Malls.
Horrible. All right, let's keep it moving. Move it on over to Juan. We'll have more from Dean later on, I'm sure.
I'm JP Juan for long because short is JP. I'm mostly on Phono and on Twitter. That's it.
Yeah. All right, let's move it down to the bottom.
The balls.
Chris.
Emmett. Yeah.
Damn it. I'm Emmett from Gathering of the Geeks. You can follow me everywhere at Emmett Davis 7.
Yeah. And the geeks gather on Sundays, usually 9:30 sometimes, 9 or 9:30, depending on but yeah, you guys always record on Sunday nights, so you can go check out their show. It's fun stuff, very similar to our show. So yeah, man, Gathering of the Geeks on Sunday nights. If you have time on Sundays and are looking for something to fill your time, definitely go check out Emmett and Chris. Chris, we'll finish with you.
I'm Chris. I also am on Gathering of the Geeks. It's fun. Yeah. Come see us on Sundays.
There you go. Yeah. And obviously you gather sometimes on Thursdays with us.
Sometimes, yes. We gather quite often on different things.
Actually, you're on last night, I think, on what was the episode?
Nicolas Cage thing.
Was it Nicholas? I thought it was you're doing a wrap of like 2024 movies or something like that. I thought I saw a post. You're on some there's like
might have been. I don't.
Oh wait, Anthony post.
Yeah, Anthony posted it. Yeah. Maybe it was a pre-recorded thing. Yeah. So
I don't know where I was yesterday. So
it's yesterday, Wednesday.
We named the show.
What year is it?
We named this episode something specifically because, like, the holidays, they are kind of a hangover, literally and figuratively. Like the last episode we were supposed to do on New Year's Day, I didn't show up to because I got really drunk on New Year's. It's hella funny. My sister, she got a hold of Joe and tried to tell him that I wasn't feeling good. I was like, don't bother. I was in the chat, drunk, texting about.
That's what it was.
He knows what's up
with a Castlevania king.
Yeah,
I hadn't drunk since I was 24, so this was the first time in like a decade, 2 decades. So But like,
Damn.
And we all got the benefits of it. Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, it turned out all right. I just let the guys riff. So I had David and Jeff on. Both those guys can riff pretty good. So
yeah.
I just let them run loose and filled an hour worth of content that way.
Oh, you mean just conversate? I thought you meant like rapping or something. That's not.
That would be
No.
Like
awesome.
riffing.
yo.
I was like,
Well, David might be able to. He fucking plays drums, guitar. He does a little bit of everything. So yeah. So holiday hangover. We did this episode last year too. After the holidays, our first episode back, and just catch up with everyone, see how their holidays went. Obviously, Johnny already checked in with his, so we can just go around real quick and see if there's any highlights or lowlights maybe for everyone. Chase, how were your holidays overall?
Busy, family, busy. I got little kids, and I got a bunch of little nieces and nephews. So every house I went to was just wrangling children while everyone opened presents at the same time. So it was pretty straightforward. And then we had a very, very low key New Year's. I was asleep by like 11:15. I didn't even stay up for it.
For the countdown, no? Did you get anything? Did you get anything cool for Christmas, like collectibles or something that you added to your collection, maybe, or anything like that?
Yeah. Just I got this X-Men 176 for my friend Paul.
Oh, cool.
For Christmas. And
is that signed?
No.
On the top?
No,
there?
I wish.
No? Oh, okay.
No, he also gave me this. I know Johnny's not going to care about this at all, but I got a signed, Jeff Johns signed Teen Titans poster.
Cool. So got a few things to add to your collection then. That's awesome.
Yeah, just a couple things to add. Yeah, pretty nice though.
Nice.
So
Cookie.
New Year's
Oh,
in
sorry.
New Year's in West Virginia. Do they go out and they shoot their guns at midnight like they do here?
You know what? Yeah, you do hear a lot of gunshots. Just how it is.
Yeah.
You definitely hear gunshots, fireworks still. I don't know how they still had them.
Yeah.
We had a lot of stuff going off around here.
Yeah, we get fireworks, but I live in Canada, so no one has guns really.
Oh man, everyone has guns around here.
You'd be thrown into jail pretty quick if you're outside just shooting your gun off in the air. So
How expensive ammo is, I can't believe they can afford to do it, man. Because they'll be out there for like a good hour doing it.
Well, is it ammo cheaper than water?
No.
Isn't it cheaper to buy ammo than it is to buy bottled water?
No, but you can buy them both at Walmart.
Yeah. I guess maybe if you're like shooting 22 long rifle, like that's probably the only cheap bullet I think.
It's probably cheapest, or if you're just shooting pellets or BBs or something. But 22 would be the cheapest bullets to get. Yeah. My son's in archery, so we don't have any guns in the house. We just have bow. He likes to
out there shooting arrows.
Rambo style, man. Fucking shit goes down. He's gonna put on his red bandana and.
He really enjoys it, man. It's crazy. Yeah. So he got a new bow and stuff for Christmas. So I guess he got that, but we only got like real targets. He won't do ones that look like deer and stuff because even that's too much for him. He doesn't even want to act like he's killing an animal.
Cool.
That's good.
Aww.
Cookie, man. We already established that you did not make your rainbow cookies, which was a huge disappointment this holidays.
Yeah.
But how about the New Year's and stuff like that? Did you do anything after or?
No, I did nothing. So we
There we
had
go.
I had double trouble of a massive thunderstorm and fireworks. So it was just hours and hours of just me in the bathtub with the dog trying to keep
That's
her
true.
from having
That's
a heart attack.
That's what you say. Your dog likes the tub when it's in panic mode.
Yeah, I know. I feel
Yeah.
bad for her. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a rough night. So
Well-
I was happy when it was over. I was like, happy freaking New Year.
Yeah. Dean, Center Square. What's up, man? Did you do anything for New Year's?
Man, I you know what I did? This is so embarrassing. I locked the doors and tried to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Why did you lock the
By
doors?
yourself?
Because I didn't want to go out and I didn't want anybody to pop into my house. I didn't want to see it.
What
It's
a
just
dork.
lame. Yeah, locked the doors and read the new Dungeons and Dragons manuals.
Well,
That
that's
was-
all right.
It
Educational.
real
That's good.
disappointing time in my life. Yeah.
Well, listen, we're all middle aged. I mean, none of us. I don't think any of us really go out and party hard at the bars or clubs or anything anymore. So,
Yeah.
although maybe we'll see. Juan, what did you do?
I really don't remember. I'll tell
Cocaine
you the truth.
orgy.
You don't.
No,
So
I
Juan partied
did.
hard. He
Oh,
doesn't remember.
No,
Yeah.
I did fireworks. I know I did fireworks when my niece and I came back home. I don't. That's all I did. I didn't go
That's
out.
right. You showed your little niece shooting a Roman candle in the chat.
Yeah,
That was really
yeah. And then that
Nice.
was it.
Cool.
But back to
That was
Dino.
it.
Who are you worried about popping in on you? Like, is that a normal occurrence? People just coming into your house, or were you afraid like the killers from The Strangers were going to catch you?
Oh,
rolling
no,
suicide
people-
dice or something?
People do pop-ins in my community. Like it's
Oh.
it's a real tight-knit place. People just
Mm-mm.
stop by your house and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you want to drink beer? You want?" It's weird like that around here.
Okay.
And they won't call you first. They'll just come over to your house.
That's what
Won't
my
even ring
family's
the
like.
bell. Just walk right in.
Yeah,
Dino,
yeah,
those
exactly.
20-sided dice. Are you happy to see me?
They say shit like only cops knock, so don't ever knock when you come.
Oh
to
my
house.
God.
So everybody just walks in. You can't
Okay, okay.
masturbate. You can't.
Why in the living room?
Impossible.
Well,
Why
you
in
could.
the living room?
Yeah,
I mean,
you have to masturbate. in
Never
your
heard
bathroom
anybody-
like a teenager.
you'll be reenacting that scene from Grandma's Boy. He's
Oh,
with a Tomb Raider action figure. Yeah. I can't stop. It feels so good.
Oh my God.
All right, Juan, back to you. So Roman candles. You don't remember anything else aside from that?
No, I think I did go to sleep. No,
Yeah.
wait, no. I stayed up. I cried because I put on a song before 11:59, and then I went to sleep. Yeah.
And
So
then you cried
what
yourself to
song?
sleep.
What
What was
song
the
made you
song?
cry, man? What
It's
was
this 1980s band Mecano from Mexico, and it's
Okay.
called 1 Year, and that's why. So I put it on like in the midpoint
So
whenever
just
it's
all
gonna come.
those memories of-
One.
Oh
Nice.
yes.
from the past came flooding back, and you're like,
Mhm,
so grateful for my life.
Mhm.
My life is so great.
mhm.
And you're
Okay.
here-
Anyways, yeah.
tears of
shut
joy,
up,
I'm
shut
hoping.
up.
I think
Yeah,
Juan.
it's
I think
good.
Juan was actually abducted by aliens. This all kind of tracks with abduction behavior. He doesn't really remember
What the
happened.
hell? Why?
Doesn't remember anything. He woke up
What
crying.
abduction behavior? Oh,
Uh,
what abduction behavior you talking about? What the fuck?
all right, let's head on down to Emmett, man. So what were your holidays like?
Yeah, like overall holidays, like my wife and I just over the many years just tried to do as little as possible. Because
Good.
like life is busy enough, and then like the holidays are just ridiculous with multiple families to go to and work and kids. So we tried to do as little as possible, and I think we succeeded in the most
Right.
part.
Awesome.
New Year's we didn't do anything. My daughter had her boyfriend over, so we played some cards and
Oh, you have a daughter that's
yeah,
old
yeah.
enough to have a boyfriend.
Were you threatening
Yeah.
him the whole time? You're like,
How
"Better
old
be
is
in this Game Boy."
She's 15 and her boyfriend is 17. So
Oh, a couple years when you're that age. That's a bit of a difference when you're younger,
that's
eh?
right, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did you shake his
yeah,
hand
so-
real hard?
Yeah, that's
You
right.
constantly dealt him the Suicide King with the sword in the head.
Look you straight in the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty calm, pretty relaxed, and
Nice.
yeah, nothing major for us.
I mean, I think that's the way to do it now, right? We
Mhm.
work like all year,
Yeah.
so it's nice to just be able to take that like 2 weeks. You get 2 weeks off, just it's nice to relax. Like
Yeah,
I-
I wish
I'm
I
at-
had the 2 weeks off too. Like my kids are home, so like I have to work and look after them.
you
Like
didn't have
I
the
love
time off.
school. Like school's the best. Like they go away and then I don't see them for 8 hours a day.
They're gone for
Like,
8
that's-
hours. Yeah, that's
Exactly. That's my favorite part of the day, man. And they're
Same.
home, and they're home, they're
Sign them
home for
up
a
to
couple,
night
and then
school
back
or
to
something.
sleep for 8 hours. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anything I do to get my kids away from me is what I try to do.
Yeah, you gotta know I'm a
breather.
stay-at-home dad, so 2 weeks off doesn't exist for me. It's
Oh,
all the
goodness.
same.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Chris, man, what were your holidays like?
My holidays are usually pretty stressful, but unlike Emmett this year, I avoided all of my extended family. So if you were not in
Oh.
my household, you were not part of the holidays. And that was really nice. It was really nice, actually. It was quiet.
Good.
So, Christmas is usually spent building toys and whatnot. And then New Year's, we don't do anything. I don't like to. It's too crowded. Everybody's nuts. I'll just stay inside.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Can't complain. And we don't have we actually have gunshots too down in Texas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
Yeah, we
Texas
have a
ain't-
lot of
yeah.
that, but we have it mixed with fireworks, so you really don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
It could go either way, so you better just stay indoors. It's better.
Well, see,
Yeah.
they do the fireworks down at the wellness center in the middle of town. So if it's really close to me, I know that it's a gunshot. So like, yeah.
Ooh.
Cool. So that's pretty much holiday roundup. So now we got the holidays out of the way. Let's see what everyone's looking forward to in 2025. All right, Johnny, what do we got going on? Who are we going to start with?
I'm not sure, man. I got Cookie loaded up first, but we don't have to start with her because we kind of always do. And I feel a little
It's because
bad.
I'm punctual and it's fair.
And because your name starts with the C, so I think just alphabetically, you usually come up as one of the first.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with let's see. Let's go with Dean. We'll do Dean
Dino
first.
Bambino. Okay.
Yeah, let's do Dean.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm taking notes too. So
Let's see.
recommendations.
Number one, the first thing I'm excited for is the Running Man remake. I'm super pumped for that.
Wait, let me see.
Where? Oh shit, he's in that.
Yeah.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh.
This is
John
Baby
Hamm?
Driver.
Oh, is that John Hamm?
It
Yeah,
is,
that's
but
Baby Driver.
he's not in it. It's Glenn Powell is he's the main guy. It's a guy I don't like him either, but I'm
Well-
super excited for the movie.
Okay, I was looking for like a movie poster. This is coming out in 2025.
There's
Yeah,
only
November.
production stills, which I thought this was one. I got it off a website that said
That's
that it
Baby
was one.
Driver.
So man, they don't even have a movie poster, and this is coming out in 2025. That's
yeah,
that's
there's
crazy.
no poster. There's no
They're
trailer.
still announcing
It's
cast
so
for it, too.
secretive.
Like
I-
Coleman Domingo was announced today.
Who wants
Was
to put?
Glenn Powell the main
Oh.
guy in Twisters?
Yeah, that's the guy from.
Okay.
Twist. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this like a
Oh.
Netflix production or a Prime production?
No, it's gonna be a big movie. It's
Okay,
it's
so-
actually gonna be
all right.
more about the book than
I'll
like
put-
the movie
Nice.
was.
I'll put $10
Oh.
down that this doesn't come out in 2025.
Uh,
Anyone want to take me on this one? On this
10
bet?
Canadian bucks.
$10.
it went into
Whatever,
production in
whatever's
2021.
whatever's easiest for you guys. Fuck, if it's $10 Canadian, that'll only be like $2 US. So you know, like
Yeah, that's
Nice.
Edgar Wright
Wait,
directing it,
what's-
the amount of post production that's going to be in it, I'm with you, Joe.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm putting money against you on that one.
yeah. Anyway, Running Man.
Squash my dreams.
Awesome.
Well, it's going to come out. It's just I don't see it dropping.
Yeah.
Maybe at the very end of this year if we're lucky.
It's very how would you say optimistic thinking that
How
they'll
you
get this
say?
done.
Hmm.
Damon, are you a
2025.
Stephen King fan or just the movie in
So
general?
I love some Stephen King books, and then I hate others.
But he puts
so-
out so many that I think that's pretty normal reaction
Yeah.
to most Stephen
Yeah,
King.
The Stand is one of my favorite books.
Oh,
I thought
easily.
that was incredible.
Hmm.
And then the Tommy Knockers is one of my least
I got the
favorite.
stand just to grab. It's right here.
Yeah, that's awesome. They drive right through my town in the Stand, and they even describe it in one part. Like, I don't know. It's really cool.
That's
I was
awesome.
grounded a lot when I was growing up. So
That explains the
dad
guy
gave me
knocking
a
off in
book.
his front room in the stand. Okay.
Uh,
The stand's the
what-
only reason I know Boulder, Colorado.
so Johnny, what do you want to do? You want to go like everyone's picks go through, or do like one and then like move around, or
Okay. So just that's the only Dean pick for now. We'll come back around to him. Okay.
yeah, we'll give everyone a chance to chime in a little bit here and there. So it's what we could do is delete the pick once we've talked about it. That way we won't do a repeat.
Yeah. All right, Running Man. You'll get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there you go. All right, next
didn't
up.
know-
I'm optimistic for it.
All right. Well, who do you want to do now? Are we going to do Cookie? You want to do one of Chris's picks? You want to do one of your picks?
Yes.
So, which means what? We'll go with Chris. He has a pick here that's been very controversial on socials. So we'll go with his
Oh.
Superman. This is
Oh.
people.
Oh,
It's
that
gotten a
one.
lot of love and a lot of hate. It's very divided. Very divided. So let's talk about this Superman coming out in 2025. Will
This
this be the
year.
first feature that the new DCU's releasing?
Yeah, this
No,
is going to be the first movie.
Okay.
Yeah, feature
Well-
film. Yeah.
But Suicide Squad and a couple of the other movies are still canon though, and still exist in the universe, right?
Right. Yeah, they haven't explained how.
Yeah,
exactly,
Peacemaker and
but-
Suicide Squad, I believe, are both.
Peacemaker's still okay.
Yeah, because Peacemaker's getting a season 2, so that's happening, and it's the same.
Gotcha.
Waller.
Mhm.
So yeah, that stuff is canon, but like the first official DCU film is Superman.
Nice.
I didn't know there was so much controversy around it, though. I guess I don't.
I didn't know either. I'm
Well, when
actually
it-
anticipating
Yeah, I
hearing
keep
this.
seeing good vibes.
Snyder
Well,
Bros hate it because it's not Henry Cavill and it's not Snyder making it, which is pretty much the only hate I've really seen from
Snyder
it.
Bro hate.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've seen.
Well, it's the first when they first started dropping pics for it. Everyone was like bashing the costumes, saying
Oh,
the
yeah.
costumes horrible,
Well, I
which
don't
is
like it, so-
And
kind
the
of
dog.
It was a bad photo.
I
though.
love the
That's-
dog. I'm excited.
Everybody
for the
hates the dog.
I still can't get behind, but the costume's not a deal. It's not a deal breaker. I just think the S looks dumb. I thought the Henry Cavill S looked dumb too. Like this is like not a new thing for the Superman suit to not look good, but the movies to be decent or to okay. You know what I mean?
So
I think it's
who's
just
directing this one? Is it James Gunn himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is going to be weird. Like, I
Trailer
don't
looked
know.
awesome.
I'm not sure tonally how it's going to be. Like, imagining him doing Superman is a little off, right? I mean, I love.
I think
his
so too.
humor,
Yeah.
It's
But
it's
with
weird, but,
go ahead,
but-
Chris.
but it's weird. But the way I look at it is, this is the same guy that made us cry over a CGI raccoon.
Yeah.
Oh, in Guardians
Yeah.
3,
Right.
yeah.
So like, okay, he knows how to do certain things, but I'm a little worried about the humor. You know, I just finished Creature Commandos. It's not exactly my cup of tea. I've never seen him really do anything different, so I'm a little concerned. But I think it'll be a good time.
Yeah. So
Even
let's
on
have
some stuff.
let's have Emmett chime in because often you guys have opposing views on a lot of the stuff you guys talk about.
No, we're always friends. We're the friendly co-hosts.
So are you with Chris on this one, Emmett? What's going
No,
on?
I like Chris is fairly positive about Superman, but I would say that I'm just like one tick more positive than he is.
Oh,
I like James Gunn. I think more than he does.
okay.
I'm not worried about the tonal idea of it, based
No.
solely on the trailer that
Mhm.
basically sells what the movie is, and it like
Yeah.
there is like it is a teaser trailer, so there's no humor or there's no even real dialogue in the trailer, so it's hard to tell. But based on what we saw visually and emotionally and thematically, just in the teaser trailer, for me, I think it's showing that James Gunn can do something different.
But this
I have
this
I thought
initial movie is based on All Star, right? All Star Superman.
I think it's
like
based on a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, the thing that I find really interesting about it is like, there's so much going on in the DC universe already. You got all the different monsters flying around, so it's not going to be a Superman origin story. You know what I mean?
Nope.
That's
Nope.
very interesting, and it's not going to be like he's the only hero and nobody understands him. It looks like we get a bit of that because like somebody breaks a brick over his head in the trailer, but
Yeah. But I mean, I like the fact that they're not doing his origin again. I hate it when they fucking keep redoing movies and new actors, so we have to redo the origin. No, man. Everyone knows who these characters are. I mean, and it's not hard to go find out. Or like what was it I watched? And they just did a quick recap, which kind of you got the gist of it and they moved on right away, which was great, So I like that they're not doing a whole origin story and everything. It's it gets redundant after a while.
Certain characters don't need them. We know who they are. Most
Yeah,
people
exactly.
don't. And I don't think people even care where some of these characters come from anymore.
No, that's it.
well, all you need to do is find a 5-year-old to have explain it to you if you really need that help. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you get accused of being a gatekeeper if you start bringing up, oh well, in the comics, you're a gatekeeper, fucking, so whatever. Yeah.
The one thing though, I wish the thing that I'm most hyped for this movie for is that the Authority is going to be in it, and I was really bummed out that they did not show them at all in the trailer, which they showed like almost everybody else that's going to be in the movie.
The engineer's in there in the trailer.
Did they actually show one of the Authority? Okay.
Yeah, you see her, but it's like a blink and you miss it. And the IMAX version has her a bit clearer.
Okay.
Cool. So Superman, you're gone.
Well, maybe we should like say how hyped everybody is for it. Because, like, I gotta say, I'm moderately hyped. You know what I mean? I'm not a Superman fan in the slightest, but I'm probably gonna go see this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more hyped for it than I have been for the last 5 different versions of Superman that's come out. Like, Smallville was the last one that I liked. Let's just put it like that. And this one looks like it could be even better than Smallville was. So,
I'm a Superman hater, and I want to see it.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
going for
thought
the
the
dog.
Henry Cavill ones looked stupid, and I watched them and loved them. So check it out.
What's up, Al?
L the pink guy.
Aw.
Yeah, Al's got pink eye. Yeah, but she doesn't come on camera, so she could have easily still participated.
That's
in the
so
episode.
fucking true.
Oh, Juan's hard on Al.
So true. Because she's hard on
Kinda
us.
vicious.
It's all tough love,
Oh,
man.
you tough love.
Al, don't you get pink eye from fecal matter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
must have been
that's
one
one of the
of the
ways. That's one of the ways. Yep.
The kids
Yeah.
did free up.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, back to Superman. Chase, how you feeling about this movie?
Really?
Chase doesn't have an opinion on it.
Oh,
no.
okay. I
Yeah,
feel very
you know-
similar.
You
I
just
feel
kinda
similar to Johnny there. I'm more excited for this one than I was any of the Zack Snyder ones.
Mhm,
And it's mostly because of his tone of those movies. I mean, I just didn't think that I just thought that he didn't really do Superman. It was just too much darker tone for me. So this one seems lighter, and I like that. And to go to Smallville was so hit or miss, but that first episode with him like on the scarecrow thing with that S on his chest, paint on his chest was. I remember being as a kid and seeing that and just thinking like, this is perfect. Like, I love this so much.
That was a good
Jesus.
promo shot for sure. Yeah.
It's crazy how 2 of the main characters of that show went on to be pretty terrible people or pretty bad people.
I think 90% of celebrities end up becoming terrible people because they just live in a different world than everyone else and they lose touch with reality. So
I agree.
I think
One
that
of them
just
was
comes
in a
with
sex cult near me.
Yeah.
yeah,
It always happens around you.
It's right. Yeah, upstate New York. We got some shit. I gotta tell you.
And I think it was her getting turned down by Superman week after week that turned her into that. Like, poor Chloe.
Did. Broke
I
her.
would actually throw her a shot, man.
Oh,
Maybe that wouldn't have
That's
happened.
it. Going to join a sex cult.
Well, it's supposed to be a female empowerment group, right? So I could see where she was like, get tired if that was right. Get
Mm.
turned down, need to boost her confidence.
Cookie, how do you feel about Superman?
I think I'm excited for it. I got really hyped with the dog. I was like,
Yeah.
"There's a super dog! I'm so excited."
Yeah,
I'm
I'm a sucker for pets as well.
yeah, and especially since James Gunn is doing it, I know he's gonna
They're gonna kill him.
highlight.
They're gonna
No,
kill
they're
the
not.
dog, make
No, he's gonna be a hero. And it's gonna be wonderful. So I'm excited about that. I would say.
Juan, you have I know you expressed a little bit of your opinion, but what's your last thoughts on Superman?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not super. I haven't seen the trailer, to tell you the truth. I've
Yeah.
just seen the stills, and I've just been seeing how y'all are so hyped up about it. So
Mhm.
I'm just going with what y'all say, but I'm not
Yeah.
super hyped about it.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm not
Well-
sorry about that. I'm just
well-
saying I'm not super hyped about it.
I have commercials with all my streaming services now, so I've been starting to watch trailers even though I don't want to, just because
Really?
of the commercials now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I
Oh,
went
yeah.
2 years
Oh.
ago. 2 years ago, I decided not to watch trailers or teasers.
I'm the same way.
anymore
I don't watch it.
because and I found I enjoyed most movies more because of that.
Mhm.
And because I don't click on the trailers, it doesn't get into my algorithms, so I don't get people coming into my algorithms on socials
Right.
and talking about it as much. But this
Oh.
Superman, there's 2 things I love about it. One, the costume. Superman's costume's always been bright and colorful, and I like the fact we're getting away from the dark. Like everything had to be moody and dark with superheroes. It all started with Tim Burton and Batman, right? The black suit,
Mhm.
right? Like they didn't go with the gray, with the with
The blue.
boots and the blue underwear, yeah. And then because that was so popular, all these other movies in it, and it seems like it's been a trend that's taken 3 decades to kick, and now we're actually getting Well, actually, what was that first remake with Superman with Kevin Spacey as Luthor?
Superman Returns.
Superman Returns. He was actually pretty bright. His
yeah.
costume was pretty bright, actually. But I'm hyped for that. And
Well,
I like-
it was meant to be the actual part 3 to the Christopher Reeve one is
Yeah.
what they were aiming for. So they wanted to have like the Christopher Reeve suit. I missed it. And does Superman have his underwear on the outside in the new movie?
Yeah.
Like I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys think that, like John's going to do that with Batman too?
Yeah.
You think like the underwear on the outside is going to make a comeback on film?
it would be cool. We've never
Yeah,
gotten
no,
a,
everybody should wear underwear on the outside.
we've never gotten a Batman in a feature film that looks like
Mhm.
the actual comic Batman, right? So
Yeah.
it'd be interesting if they actually did go that route. I mean, I would not complain. I know a lot of people would probably lose their shit, but I mean, I wouldn't hate on it. I would like to see it, to be honest.
I would like to see him go full Adam West with the Batman, dude. Have some
Yeah.
play him and
Have the stitches on the mask.
Yeah.
Oh, I would jump in. I forgot just now hit me that I heard someone say that Mr. Terrific's in it, and I think that's pretty awesome. He's one of my favorite
That's
DC
true, yeah.
characters,
yeah.
so I'm
And he-
excited for that.
And has he been adapted at all? I think he was in the Brave and the Bold, and that's
He
kind
was
of
in Supergirl. He was in the Supergirl show.
Same
But he's-
actor or a different recast?
I think it's a different actor.
Okay, they recast it. Okay.
Yeah, they're not going to put CW people. in
I only watched a little bit of the Supergirl show, but I remember that he came in there, but I didn't finish it or anything, so I don't know how he was, but I remember he was in there.
Cool. All right. Let's get to one of Cookie's picks now. We've made her wait long enough.
Yeah, she's coming with the cool indie horror films this year.
All right,
Ooh,
so
all
pick-
right.
Excited.
So pick one you want to talk about, Cookie.
Can I talk about Nosferatu, please?
Okay.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
That came out just on the border, so that counts, right?
Yes. So, well, I this is technically part of my holiday hangover because I saw this on the 28th and it was a religious experience. I
Yeah.
loved every second of this. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes and it felt like an hour and 15. It was great. And it also carries over into my 2025. I can't wait for because I'm going to buy physical media because we're getting an extended cut of Nosferatu, which is going to be like 3 hours. And
God damn!
I'm beyond hyped. I'm so excited. It's
Oh,
going to be
like-
so good.
They don't show him aside from like a little bit in the trailer, the shots and stuff. Like in the movie, is he actually as big as they kind of showed? Did they like CGI bulk him up or because like everything I've seen is actually made Orlok look huge. Is he
I-
actually like towering in the
he's-
movie?
He's very like big and impressive, but I think a lot of it is just like clothing and coats and furs and
Okay.
layers and stuff. So
Well, Skarsgård's a big guy anyway.
yeah.
I was gonna say. He's,
Oh,
he's
which
really
which
tall.
Skarsgård plays him?
Bill,
Your
man.
boy
Oh, is it Bill who plays him?
Yeah.
All they
Oh,
had to
it's
do was shave
Bill.
his head. You already
Shit.
looked like
is
Count
Bill.
Orlok.
Oh
Mhm.
shit. Well, now that changes the whole story. I've been
And
hearing is good things about this movie, so everyone
Mhm.
that's seen
Yeah.
it loves it. So
That's all I've been hearing too,
Mm.
man.
His voice
Yeah.
is like butter.
Can't do a remake without Bill Skarsgård in it, man. Come on.
Skarsgård.
the mask is next.
Yeah, dude. And that's another
like-
one. All you got to do is paint his face green.
Yeah.
He don't need any other prosthetics for him.
Yeah. So we go around the table, Johnny.
Yeah, might as well.
Who's
So
excited for the extended cut?
all right, we'll start from the bottom this time. We'll start with Chris and then go Emmett, Juan, and back up around. All right, Chris. I think you've seen this, haven't you?
I've seen it twice and injected
Twice?
into my
Oh.
veins.
Okay.
I also cannot wait for the extended. I pre-ordered it yesterday. There's not even a box art yet,
Ah.
but you can pre-order on Amazon, so I did that.
Is this movie black and white?
No, but some shots look close enough. I'm hoping they release a black and white.
A black and
version.
white,
It-
yeah,
That
that'd
would
be cool.
It's a
The
pretty
tone's very
movie.
saturated, right? So it almost has the sepia of like a silent film, but it's
Yeah.
not quite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Is
got a
this-
unique look to it.
Lot
Is
of
this
blue tones.
movie eligible for this year's Oscars, or would it move to next year's?
I think next year.
This coming year's
Ooh.
Oscars, because
What's the cutoff?
I think it cuts off in April, right?
Oh, really? That
Something
that
so.
far? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do a black and white version if it gets like
Well, that's what's freaking me
20,000
out is-
Oscar nominations or something.
as huge as this
Milking that
was,
thing,
like
baby.
I can't believe they're not going to put the extended cut out in theaters because that they
Mhm.
probably. From
I'd go.
the impression that I've
I'd
heard
go
from
too,
people
yeah.
is like it could do another theatrical run. It's like Morbius huge. You know what I mean? People be loving it like Morbius.
Excellent.
I
they're
like
doing a
Mobius,
re-release on
man.
Halloween.
Don't be dissing on
Re-release
my
it.
Mobius. All right, Emmett, have you seen this movie? What do you think? Have you?
I have not seen it. I do want to see it, but I have a hard time with like real horror movies. Like I can watch like a fun horror movie like Scream and have a good time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the way Chris described it to me, like it's a real deal horror movie, like like an old school Universal Monsters one.
Yeah.
Like
So what,
ever
do you
since
have,
I
like-
had kids, I have a hard time being scared. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
scared 95% of the day worrying about my kids. I don't need to sit down and watch a horror movie and then be scared the other 5% of my day.
So you
I
can't,
do
like-
want to see it, so
Okay.
I'll watch it when it's on digital in the middle
Okay.
of the day with the doors locked and the lights on. But yeah, I am excited to see it.
So you're the type of person that after watching a horror movie, when you get out of bed and put your feet on the floor, you like, boom,
Yeah.
your feet hit the floor and you're gone. You don't just
Yeah, like
wait
every
around for
shadow-
someone to reach out from under the
Yeah,
bed and grab you.
every
Right?
shadow is a horror, a horror character that just stab you in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's yeah. I know a couple people that are like that. Like certain horror movies, they have to watch during the day. They can't do it at
Yeah.
night near bedtime
Yeah.
because
Hell no.
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah. Juan,
Mm-mm.
how about you? Did you go see Nosferatu
No, not yet. I'm gonna see it
No?
whenever it comes on streaming, though.
on streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. And do you have any thoughts aside from that
No.
about it? No. All right.
No.
Dean.
I'm sorry, I don't have that much today.
Dean, have you seen Nosferatu?
I haven't seen it, but is it true that they hang vampire dong in it?
It's a Robert
There's-
Eggers film. Of
there's-
course, there's song in it, man.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
actually
yeah.
gave it.
What do you mean? Of
to-
course, there's dong in it.
What do you mean hang? What does that mean? Hang? Like just show
Like
or
show.
That's
Yeah.
okay. All right.
No,
Like
they
they
go
gave
full
the
term and
prosthetic
then bind
thing.
it from the ceiling, Joe. Yeah.
I don't know. Horror movie. They might be like just nailing testicles and stuff to
They put a little noose on it.
yeah.
I'll probably watch it when it comes.
Cutting
on
people's
stream.
stuff off and just hanging it as an example of mischievous deeds get punished. So all right. So Chase, man, what's your take on Nosferatu?
I'll see it eventually. I won't see it in theaters. It sounds good. I've heard a lot of people talking about it. But just same exact thing as you said earlier. I don't watch trailers for anything because I don't want things to get ruined. I don't want to hear things like that. So it's not in my zeitgeist. So I'll see it when it comes out. But I'll probably stay away from most things about it until then.
Is this movie part of the whole? Is this Universal? Like, is this part of the whole Universal Monsters thing
Like
that
the
they're doing?
reboot crap that
Yeah.
they're doing? No.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, okay.
This is a Warner Brothers film, right? Or-
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've heard about it. It's the hype train is crazy for this movie. Bill Skarsgård's in it, which I think I knew, but for some reason I'd forgotten. So that for
Oh.
me is like a must see right there. So I'll definitely see it at some point. Who knows? Probably when it hits streaming there, I'll rent it at some point when it's available, which who knows? It's doing well, so it'll probably take longer than a lot of the movies recently that have been hitting
Oh yeah.
streaming services fast to rent, So
It's been a while since I've really enjoyed the vampire thing too. So, other than what we do in the shadows, which obviously
I highly recommend checking out the newest remake of Salem's Lot. That was great, dude. To tell you. The
Oh,
truth.
was it?
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, I
it.
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chase, watch it.
Yeah.
You can probably watch it with your kids too. It'll spook them out a little bit, but it's old style vampires, so like I don't think there's nothing offensive in it. So yeah, I think
Mhm.
you can watch with your older kids.
yeah, like
Cool. I love the original, so I'll watch it.
Well,
I like the book too.
12, 13, I think is appropriate. I think a 12-year-old could easily watch the Salem's Lot
Salem's
remake.
Lot.
Yeah.
And as for me, man, I'm pretty hyped for it. I love the original. I like the Werner Herzog remake from 1980, and I think that it's kind of past due time for a remake because it's kind of like King Kong, in my opinion. It's one of those movies that kind of should get done when the technology's advanced enough to like do an actual fresh take on it. and I don't know, with the sea of like Frankenstein and like Dracula stuff that's coming out. I think it's kind of cool to see that like bootleg Dracula that actually kind of predates Dracula in film is getting his day in the sunshine again with one of the premier directors of our time. Taking it on and reinventing it a touch.
Is this director the one who did the Light Tower,
The Lighthouse, and
the Lighthouse, and the Witch,
Northman.
and the North? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll still watch it.
Do you remember the Willem Dafoe Nosferatu movie from the early 2000s?
Vampire,
Yeah.
which is actually
I love that.
Which is actually based on the making of the original film. The guy that played the first
Mhm.
Count Olaf, Max Schreck, I guess he was a really weirdo on set and stuff. He was one of the first method actors. And he
Yeah.
used to scare the hell out of everybody else on the set. And yeah, I love that movie, man.
That's a great movie.
Should have got an Oscar for that.
Yeah.
Oscar. Willem Dafoe should get an Oscar every year just for being Willem Dafoe.
Seriously.
All right. What's up next, Johnny?
I don't know, man.
You want to do you want to
Yeah,
do one of yours?
I'll do one of mine, and I'll keep it in the vein of like the one that Chris just did. I'm gonna talk about the Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I think it looks mad fun. I think it looks really cool. A lot better than I expected it to be when they kind of laid out the group of characters that were going to be in this. I was a little bummed out because none of them are actually fucking Thunderbolts. You know what I mean? Except for maybe Ghost. But watching the trailer and seeing that like Marvel's actually finally not going to try to just do prominent storylines. They're actually going to think out of the box and do like straight big budget adaptations now. I think it's kind of a fun idea. I think that they've not really come close to their actual supposedly close adaptations. So I think that this has legs to stand on and kind of bodes well for this new generation of heroes that they're going to try to put out. And from what I understand, this is going to lead into the Dark Reign, which should be a lot of fun, man, to tell you the truth. Well,
I wasn't a huge fan of that storyline, but only because I loved the Thunderbolts and they turned the Thunderbolts into that. But I'm sure as a movie, it'll be good.
If you look at the title of the film, it's Thunderbolts with an asterisk next to it, which makes me think that like Thunderbolts asterisk Dark Avengers, which is kind of big what the second film in the strip, if it does well.
Is that the movie poster?
Yeah, I couldn't find the whole one. There's
I like that. That's fun. That's a fun movie poster.
It is. And
Like,
other than Ghost, I actually liked all the characters. So I just don't know much about Ghost.
Ghost was. I thought you read Thunderbolts. She showed up in the Andy.
No,
Doolittle.
I mean in MCU Ghost. Sorry.
Okay, well, we got know about as much of her as we do most of the other characters. I think the only one we get to had a good look at is the new Black Widow, and I wasn't too thrilled with her in actually the Black Widow movie, but I think that she actually looks pretty fun in this film. You know what I mean? I think her and David Arbor look like they're having a good time, and same thing with Wyatt Russell. He looks like he's really fallen into his own as U.S. agent. So I don't know, and then I hated the new season of What If, except for the episode about Scarlet, David Arbor's character and the Winter Soldier. I thought that was funny. So I hope that they capture some of that animated fun in this film with the two characters, even though like that's a What If story. But it gave me some hope, man. And the MCU kind of needs it a little bit. The movies are still on point in my opinion, but the shows just keep dropping in quality in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, Disney's turned into the new CW, right? All their shows have that same feel and quality, as far as I'm concerned.
But the films are still pretty strong for the most part. There's a couple that haven't been like super acceptable, but I still haven't seen one that I thought was like outright garbage.
Yeah. The only difference.
I enjoyed the Black Widow movie. I thought it was good.
Yeah. The only difference between the CW and Disney is Disney only does one season instead of trying to push it like 9-10 seasons worth of whatever fucking shows working.
Yeah.
But this doesn't really move the needle for me, good or bad. I'm kind of right in the middle. So I'll definitely watch it, and I'm going in more or less. I know more.
Well, like I've told you before, man, you don't like a lot of people always ask me like, "Oh, I've never read the Thunderbolts. Like, how am I going to fit in with this film?" That's fine. You don't need to know anything about the Thunderbolts ever to watch this film because like it's not representative of any of the runs ever.
Well, and I'll say this. 90% of comic adaptations now, you don't need to know fuck all about the comics anymore anyway. So
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, like most of the people in the world's love for Arcane, and nobody in the world, most people in the world never playing League of Legends, kind of proves that you don't need to know the lore of these characters to enjoy an adaptation of them.
Yeah.
All right, Cookie, what do you have an opinion on this?
I'll watch anything that Florence Pugh is in. Period.
I'm the same with Wyatt Russell, so
yeah,
I'm with you there.
Aren't they in a movie
Dean,
together coming up?
I don't know. Yeah,
I thought they were in another movie
Thunderbolts.
together too.
Thunderbolts.
No, I mean, other
Yeah.
than that,
Dean.
other ones, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'll watch it when it comes out on streaming, but I really don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you did you see the trailer? Are you excited or
I
just
haven't even
really?
seen the trailer for it.
No. Yeah.
No.
All right, Juan. Am I going to ask her? Or are we skipping straight to Emmett?
No, I'm going streaming. I'm streaming it also. That's my opinion.
Have you seen the trailer?
No.
No. No. All right, Emmett. What's your take on this?
Yeah, the MCU is not for me.
It's not your
I
cup
did
of
not
tea.
like-
Yeah.
No, I did not like the trailer at all. And like Cookie, I'll probably watch it because of Florence Pugh. But even her in the MCU is tough. Like her and Hawkeye, I thought was bad. I thought she was bad in Black Widow. I wish she didn't join the MCU because everything else she does is the best. She's literally the best part of every movie she's ever been in.
Yeah.
Other than the MCU stuff. So they're not for me.
No.
I used to say that I'll watch it when it's on streaming for the MCU, but I've stopped doing that as well.
What was the thing they released that broke the straw that broke the camel's back for you?
I don't know. A lot of the stuff, like
But what was the last thing you actually watched from the MCU?
Well, it's tough when I have a 9-year-old son. We watched Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Is that the latest
That was
one?
the last one.
Yeah.
That was,
and that's like the worst, one of the worst MCU movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
Yeah, anything post Endgame I haven't really liked, but I like some of pre Endgame, but just a lot of the stuff post Endgame just hasn't been really for me.
Fair enough. Chris.
I like the trailer. I think the trailer's better than I expected.
Yeah.
But I don't have high hopes for this one. I'm going to check it out though.
Yeah.
I'll see it in theater.
Well, hey, you're giving them you're doing more than most.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go see it in
Everyone
theaters.
else is like, I'll wait till it's streaming.
Yeah, that's it. You're gonna
you too.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're going to the theaters, that's what they want, right? So you're doing your part. If
Doing the Lord's work. That's the way I look at it.
Exactly. You're the Mormon of the MCU. Keep on telling people, you're there for the good Lord.
Yeah.
What?
Did you watch Heretic today or something?
No, because basically I'm the Mormon of the skating group. Every time we go to a bar, like, hey, have you heard of our, skating group?
Oh, that's right. You're the cult leader of the skaters.
So you recruit people.
I'm a great follower, so I'm a great recruiter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're like the Dominic Toretto of skaters.
Family.
Oh my god, that's a good meme. That's a good meme.
There you go. All right, Johnny, what are we doing next? I guess I could do one of mine, eh? I'll do one that you had mentioned, so you'll probably have an interesting take on it as well. I'll do 28 years later. Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back. Danny Boyle is coming back. He's going to be directing this one. So I have some hopes for this. I love 28 Days Later. So Danny Boyle's coming back. He's going to be doing I don't know if this is supposed to be like the final chapter, so he's coming back to close it out proper or what, but yeah, I'm hyped for this. Danny Boyle's back. Did a fantastic job with the first one. So man, I'm looking forward to that.
So do you
for a long time?
Like they keep saying that Cillian Murphy's going to be back in it. Do you think that he actually is that skinny ass zombie that stands up, or do you think that that's just people joking? Because
I
that would be so sad.
I saw a
Confirmed today's
magazine
not
cover.
It's a real. They show the actor who it is.
They
okay,
confirmed it today.
Oh,
Did they?
Mhm.
okay.
But I
They said
mean,
it's gonna be a trilogy or something if it goes well.
oh yeah, they're gonna plan
and
all Danny Boyle or
No, I've heard probably
That
not.
they didn't specify.
Yeah, because I don't know. The 28 weeks later was okay. Like I didn't hate
I
it,
loved
but
it.
it
I
didn't
liked
come
it.
anywhere close to matching the awesomeness of
Okay.
the first one. So
And
yeah.
sequels and Danny Boyle don't go well together. I mean, like I can only think of him doing another one, and it's roughly considered one of his worst films.
What Train Spotting?
Trainspotting 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I
yeah,
forgot about that.
It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't great, but
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
I mean, it's better than an MCU film.
so the fact that they got him back to do another 28 days or 28 it's interesting. The one thing that like I know that it's a weird thing to harp on, but like the first one had such a neat visual style, and this one just looks like your typical, theatrical film. There's no
Mhm.
visual flair to it whatsoever. And
But is it because there was no post production and that was just like not the editing and all the effects probably weren't done? You know how sometimes like trailers they take early cuts where they weren't quite finished. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
yeah, I guess I'll definitely watch it. I'm hyped for it, but at the same time, like I said, like he hasn't really done like a good movie in a while too, to tell you the truth. So it's cool that he went back to something that like really really helped put his name out there and the populace. But at the same time, I'm thinking that like it could be a bad choice too. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see with this one.
We'll see. But I'll watch it regardless. Even if I probably won't go see it right away, and even if all the critics are horrible, I'm still gonna go watch it. I don't know.
I usually don't agree with critics anyway.
I don't agree with
Same.
anyone's opinions. So thanks for coming, guys. It was fun.
I don't agree with anybody.
All right, we'll go around real quick. Chris, I know you touched on it a little bit, but what do you think of 28 years later?
I'm incredibly excited for this movie.
Are
I
you?
love the first one. The first one to me is like the zombie movie. I love it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I like everything I've heard about this one. I love the cast too. Jodie Comer is great. I know people don't like him. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson is awesome when he's in stuff that's not terrible. So but even when he's in something that's terrible, I like him. So
Yeah, he
I'm
was the
excited.
bomb in Craven.
Yeah, that's Craven guy. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah,
I like
Craven
him.
guy. I liked him in Bullet Train.
He did his best Matthew McConaughey to do Craven, man. He was doing like his best Matthew McConaughey impersonation for Craven. It was cool.
And he was great in the Fall Guy. Like he should play more
He was
villains.
great in
I
The Fall
thought
Guy.
he was hilarious in the
Bullet
Fall Guy.
Train was great. He was great in Bullet Train. I loved him in
Mhm.
Bullet Train. He had a good character. So yeah.
He's also in Nosferatu. Just plugging that again. Everybody should see
Yeah.
it. It will make it.
Oh, does okay.
Oh yeah.
Is he the one that gets his nuts chopped off?
Now his nuts survive.
So,
Does he bite anybody's nose off? Like that's kind of like the new Aaron Taylor Johnson move, in my opinion. Like he's gonna be the nose biter for a while.
Aaron Taylor
Yeah.
Joy. Yeah.
Emmett, what do you think of 28 years later?
Yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
For all the same reasons, but I also like that Alex Garland is involved with it as well. Like he was,
Okay.
he wrote
Oh.
the first movie.
So he did the script for this one as well?
Yeah, him and Danny Boyle wrote the script
Co-
for this one. So
co-wrote.
I'm very excited. The first one was one of my favorite horror movies back in the day. I even like the second one, 28 Weeks Later, as well.
Yeah.
I don't besmirch it for any reason. Yeah, so
That
I'm very
opening-
excited for it.
That
and his-
opening scene is great, man. When like he
Exactly.
all the zombies are on the
Yes.
hill just chasing him. Like if the whole thing was that good, like it would have been like
Yeah.
as good as the first one.
It was a good intro for sure. That's where he runs to the boat, right? He just sprints his ass off to that boat in the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, leaves his
It's-
entire family to get murdered.
Yeah. It's great.
Well, it's apocalypse,
Didn't
man.
Danny Boyle direct
You
that?
know.
Never mind them kids.
I don't
Yeah,
have kids.
Don't get Chris started on
I
kids
can-
being killed in movies. We'll go on endlessly here.
They're lucky they live in some of them. All right, god damn it.
So
Go
one.
ahead. Dina, what were you saying? You were going to
Oh.
ask something about Danny Boyle?
Wasn't that first scene in 28 Weeks Later directed by Danny Boyle?
Oh, are you serious? He
I
directed
think
just like a
that
scene?
first scene.
Okay.
I think so. I could be wrong.
Well, you don't have a fact
Brilliant.
checker for the show, so
Dean's fact checking.
I already gave you my opinion. I'll do a quick Google search and see. So Juan, what's your opinion on this one?
I want to go see it when it comes out because my middle brother loves this movie and
Yeah.
loves, yeah. So I'm gonna go see it with him whenever it comes out.
Oh, cool. Cool. When is this coming out? I didn't even think of checking the dates for that.
I think it's a
It's
early summer film,
Summer,
right?
July. Was
Did it?
so
Okay.
20 weeks later was directed by some. I thought it was directed by Daniel Boyle too, but
No,
no.
it's directed by the guy that did the Oh man, he's a Latin guy. He directed.
Oh, it's June 20th.
He has the same name as me.
Forget what he
Juan
did.
Carlos Fernandez.
Oh, it came up right away in the Google search.
He loves his aerial shots, though. I know that for sure. If you watch,
That's why it was a little bit different. I thought Daniel Boyle directed that one. I liked it. Now that's
Okay.
clear. Yeah.
On Google, the first thing that comes up is Danny Boyle did not direct 28 Weeks Later, which we all
God.
know.
Oh, it
But
was an urban
he
redneck.
did direct the opening sequence. So,
Okay.
Oh, it was true.
yeah. And the
Look
source
at you coming in
here.
with knowledge.
and
Yeah, a couple sources say the same thing, so
That
it's
made me feel good.
more
and
than
that was-
likely true.
that's the
Dean
first
dropping
time.
some knowledge.
That was the first time Jeremy Renner played Hawkeye too. Was in 28 Weeks Later.
That's what. Okay. Yeah, it was weird that
Yeah,
I
'cause
saw
he did-
someone on that.
He does use the bow, right, to kill them all. Yeah, because it's quiet. Because with
Oh, so
zombies,
I'm
you
really
can't use
excited
guns.
for 20 years later now. Okay, it's gonna be awesome.
Nice. Dean, did you want to add anything else?
Yeah, I'm super excited for this. When the first one, I have a love-hate relationship with the first movie. I loved it. I'm that nerd who had like the Godspeed You Black Emperor album on vinyl.
Of course,
The
you
whole
did.
soundtrack, everything about it was great. But the problem was it was done so well that everybody wanted to do fucking zombie movies after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it saturated the market. And now it's to the point where I hate zombie movies. But I still like 28 Days Later. Like that was the quintessential zombie movie.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped.
Cool. Cool. Cookie.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love days. I love weeks, and I thought
Days. Wait,
I love
they'll
days.
have to do
weeks.
months. There's no months in there.
I
They're
know.
gonna have to
That'll
do
be
it
the
28
TV
months
I know,
later.
but there's a
That'll
There's
be
gonna be
the
spin-offs,
the
man.
Netflix show. Yeah, will be 20.
Oh yeah, that,
there's a big old gap. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
so I'm super pumped for this.
Yeah, cool.
Very excited.
Cool. Chase.
Same as everybody else. I love 28 Days Later. I saw it in theaters like 5 times when it came out.
Serious?
Yeah, like Emmett, I had the vinyl. That soundtrack I think is great. Whenever he's running through the house, like
Yeah,
killing picking them
incredible.
off, that song that's playing is like used to be like my hype song. I would listen to it in the car and stuff. Like,
Same.
I love that. So I'll give it a concern. My concern for the new one is that I think 28 Days Later was so good because it was so done with so much love and it was so cheap. Like they woke up early in the morning to film those London shots, like because they couldn't afford to like close off streets and stuff. You know, like for some reason I'm blanking on his name, but the dad, the one who like got it dripped in his eye, one of my favorite characters from anything. Like I fucking love him. He's good at everything he's in, but in 20 Weeks Later was great. The only thing that I don't like about 28 Days Later is that it introduced and gave us the fast running zombies, and then everybody started using fast running zombies. I don't know if that's
fast running zombies though. They're so scary. You can't escape.
I get like if they first fresh die, their muscles are still good, you know, but I think they should slow down as they go.
In
But
the 28 movies, they're not dead though. They're just rage infused humans. They're
right. That's true. That's true. But because of that, and then was it the Zack Snyder remake? Is that who redid?
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Tonight's first film. Yeah.
Fast running zombies. I love that Dawn of the Dead movie too, though. Side note.
Written by James Gunn. Yep.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Brandon Gleeson.
I'm learning so many
Brandon
facts
Gleeson.
tonight.
Thank you. What's weird about as a side note, that Dawn of the Dead is that the dickhead guy, the jerk guy on it is the dad from Modern Family, and it's just hard for me to watch it now and see him be a jerk like that.
Oh my god, you're right.
You're right. Oh my
But
god.
That's why he almost didn't get Modern Family, actually. I was watching
Really?
and they were so used to seeing him as a villain, they didn't believe he could be Phil.
Really?
Oh wow.
He looks like a
But
fucking dork of a
I love
dad.
28 Days Later. I'm super excited about it. I like Danny Boyle. Transpotting is one of my favorite movies. The whole reason I've never done heroin in my life is because of Transpotting. First 40 minutes, they make it look so fun.
Public
The
service
last half of the
movie.
movie, nothing but why you shouldn't do it.
If Trainspotting didn't come out, you'd be on the fucking streets just
Dude.
fucking sharing needles and.
You know how many I know so many people who, like, so many of my friends growing up are on heroin now or have died from heroin. Like, heroin was definitely available to me. But thank you, Transpotting and Danny Boyle. That and
it was popular in the 90s for sure, heroin.
yeah. What am I trying to think of? What's that other one? Heroin
Shallow
movie.
Grave? Shallow Grave?
No.
Requiem for a
It's
Dream.
Sunshine.
huh?
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
No. What am I trying to think of? It's got. I think it's
Slumdog Millionaire.
no.
Oh yeah.
We talking heroin movies? What?
What? Yeah.
For a dream.
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream. Thank you.
Oh,
That one messed me
oh,
up
I
too,
see.
man.
We're talking about another Danny Boyle movie.
I
my
thought,
bad.
yeah, I was on the Danny Boyle train too.
Oh, sorry. No.
No, we're
Other
on the
heroin
heroin train
movies.
now.
I need the
Always the
soundtrack
heroin
to
train
Requiem.
with me. You should know that.
Yeah.
I'm also a big fan of junkie movies.
Yeah.
Love it.
Kids. I,
also-
don't know if you call that a junkie movie, but I love kids. Kids affected me when I was younger pretty hard.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
same.
Movie.
You know, I was a
Cowboy
skateboarder
Dandies.
then, and just the thought of beating somebody with a skateboard. Like,
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, trauma.
Cool. Cool. Johnny and I already gave our piece on it, so we can move on. What's up? What's next, Johnny? What do you want to do next?
Like, has Emmett gone yet, or Juan?
Emmett said
I
he
have
was
one.
he was just gonna hop on to our picks.
Okay.
I have
Well, I mean,
one.
even if he
I have-
doesn't have a picture for it, he can
Yeah.
still throw something in. You know what I mean? Like if he is hyper.
Did something come to mind, Emmett?
Yeah, how about Ballerina? with,
Oh, yeah.
Ana de Armas.
Ah.
It's
Is that
out later this
the-
year.
The John Wick.
Ballerina.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
the-
like the spin-off of the John Wick series. During the
Okay.
second movie, I think, you get introduced to the world of the ballerinas and everything. So
Okay.
this one's got Ana de Armas in it as like the John Wick character. And,
Okay.
you know, she's obviously a babe. And we saw how much she can kick ass in James Bond No Time to Die.
Mhm.
So I'm really excited to see Ballerina later this year.
Did you watch the Prime series? That's based in the John Wick universe.
Continental? No,
yeah,
I did
exactly.
not.
No,
No,
it's not
no.
that bad. I watched it,
Yeah.
and I rather enjoyed it. So
I liked it too.
yeah, I thought it was good. Go check it out if you're into like the John Wick stuff. It's definitely worth checking.
Yeah,
out. Yeah. Cool. I didn't know that was coming out. I think I saw it, and I just thought it was a ballerina movie.
Yeah, the trailer looks really good. I mean, Ana de Armas, she's kind of has quite a past with Keanu. They've done a few films together, so it's kind of cool that she's taking the reins from him. And yeah, like Emmett said, she's not hard on the eyes at all. Plus, yeah, she looks like she's rocking the shit. Like whoever trained her, like she is. She looks legit. She looks as good as Keanu doing the moves in the trailer. So
Well, it's probably good news because somebody posted something that Keanu said he probably won't be doing any more Wick movies because he's getting too old.
Aw.
You just can't do the action anymore. He said.
Yeah.
they killed him. Like that's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he
alive.
supposed to still be alive? You think?
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
last shot in the movie, like he's not on the stairs anymore.
Yeah,
He dies on the stairs, and then the
Reincarnated
next
as a
shot he's not on. Them.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
isn't he doing the Berserker movie or
Yes.
show on Netflix?
I don't know. I saw a poster for it. I have no idea if it's a show, a movie. I think it's a movie because I went on most anticipated movies of 2025, and I did see Berserker, but I don't know how far into. That's another one. I'm like, I'll be surprised if it comes out in 2025. It'll
Yeah.
probably get delayed.
Well,
That book went crazy. It went places I wasn't expecting, and he's shirtless a lot in it. So if you don't think he's good fit enough to do Wick, you think?
Well, I mean, like,
Well-
I'm not sure if that character's supposed to be him because he's never been as ripped as he is in that comic. You know, what
That's
I mean?
true.
Mm.
That's true.
The thing about that too is like it started off really strong, but I think with each arc it gets less and less impressive. So, like at this point, if they say that adaptation scrapped,
Mhm.
it's not going to hurt my feelings.
I think that first arc was really good, but I lost interest after that too. Yeah.
It was really cool. You could just tell like the people involved in it really like Greg Rucka writings because it was pretty much what's it called? Lazarus mixed with the old guard, pretty much.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes, you're right.
And Matt Kent was the
Matt
artist. of
Kent,
that?
yeah, no, he was a
Yeah.
writer. Yeah, he co-wrote
Yeah, he
it
was the
with,
writer.
or
Co-wrote it.
wrote it. Yeah,
I love
Oh,
Mad
man.
Gang.
Well, he just adapted Keanu Reeves' stuff into comic book form, from what I understand. Though Keanu Reeves actually like wrote it, but like
Yeah.
Matt Kid just like translated it into a comic book script for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Nice.
So, Chris, what do you think of the ballerina?
I was sold as soon as it was announced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was this announced? I totally missed it.
I think it's about to come out, so I think it was announced like last year.
A while
sometime.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they did
All right.
some reshoots and stuff to add more action or something.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been in production for a little bit.
'Cause
Oh,
I
so
think it comes out in the spring, so it's coming out not too long
soon.
from now, right?
Okay. In a few months. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Cookie, do you have any opinions on this?
Well, I was super excited when it was announced because I got it confused with Abigail because they kind of got
Yeah.
announced at the same
Oh.
time, and I got very confused when Anna de Armas wasn't in Abigail. But yeah, no, I really don't like John Wick movies really, but I like
Okay.
female assassins.
Okay.
So now that I know that that's what this is,
Nice.
I'm super excited for it. So
All right.
yeah.
Dean.
Yeah, I'm 100% in on it. I almost
100.
picked Nobody 2 as one of my picks for this year.
Yeah, I saw that that's
Which
coming
one?
out as well. That's
So
only
I haven't
rumored
seen
to
the
be in the
trailer
same
yet.
universe, right? Like it was rumored that it was part of the same universe as John Wick, but I don't know if that's true.
Well, because the guy Chadolo, the guy that plays Keanu Reeves' stunt double, he was in the Nobody. I think that's the only thing that
Yeah.
actually ties them together.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
I'm
mean
pumped.
that was the rumor. I don't know if it ever got. I never went and dug enough to see if it was actually a thing or not. But yeah, I'm with you. I like Nobody as well. It was cool. JP.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. I really didn't know about it. No, because there's a bunch of stuff coming out for John Wick because the Continental was out and also those ones on Prime, you know?
Yeah. Prime the
Oh,
series, man. It's going to compete
okay.
with Fast and Furious at the rate they're going at releasing these spin-offs and movies and everything. I mean, yeah, better. I enjoy it more than Fast and Furious, so I'm down with that.
Need to get John Cena in there somewhere.
Yeah, like they have different factions, right? So it's kind of like Deadly Class, where you have like maybe he could be part of the jock assassins. You know,
Oh,
Oh,
He
that's
could,
fun.
he could be like one of those secretary with tattoos, kids and shit that like
yeah.
nobody can see him. I'm like,
Can't
Can't see me.
Chase, man, what about you? You the ballerina.
Sounds good. This is my first hearing of it.
Yeah,
Sounds
same
good.
here. Same
I'm not
here.
gonna lie, I didn't watch the last John Wick or the Continental, and that's strictly because I find little bits of time to do things, and when I do, it's usually video games or reading comic books or this. But I'll always get to it. I love the first couple John Wick movies, so I plan on getting to it.
The last John Wick, was that the one with
Bill
the
Skarsgård.
Bill Scar, yeah.
and Halle Berry was 4, right?
She was in 3.
3.
3? Oh shit, man. Yeah.
I thought
Part 4
4
had
was
Bill
the
Skars-
dog.
No, there was a dog in, but like it was a guy with a dog. Like Halle Berry had 2
Yeah,
dogs in part 3,
yeah.
and then there was a guy with a dog in part 4, and
Yeah.
then Donnie Yen
There's
was
always a
blind.
dog.
The fuck? What the fuck?
All right,
Oh,
cool.
so.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. Well, there's so many now. It all muddles together for me. So
Mm.
yeah. All right. What's up next, Joni?
Does Juanito got something that he wants to
Yeah.
shout out? Because we haven't gotten with him yet.
Companion that's coming out.
Oh, that's one
Oh,
of Cookie's picks. You've been
stole-
sniped.
Yeah,
Oh, damn it.
Snipe
Okay, no,
Cookie.
wait. This bullshit. How about I pick another one? Presents.
No, pick it.
That's
Oh, you
That's
sniped Cookie's other one. God.
No, I did bullshit. You know what?
Juan, we are the same.
It's
We are
because
the
they came on my
same.
thing. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
All right,
go with
pick one.
companion
Let's
first.
pick one.
Companion,
Pick one.
Pick one.
companion.
Companion? All right, let's do
Yeah.
companion. Go ahead, Juan.
It's a science fiction psychological thriller, apparently, from what I'm reading. It's with Sophie Thatcher, you know, the person from Yellow
Heretic.
Jackets and
Heretic.
Heretic.
Yeah,
Yes.
Heretic. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer like once, and it's just
So what is it?
kinda
Is it
bonkers.
like
It's like the
robots?
trailer
companion
that's
type thing?
Like The first
So I
trailer,
think
it doesn't do anything about any robots or anything. It looks like a National Born Killers type of trailer, where everything like there's these two people, blood and murder. That's it. That's the first trailer.
yeah. So like a toxic
Because
relationship kind of thing.
Yes,
there's
fucking
already
toxic relationship.
a Netflix movie that's kind of similar.
Yeah,
with
the Megan
Megan
Fox
Fox.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that was too dumb,
Horny.
horny or whatever. Yeah.
Well,
Hell
this one
said
looks like
that.
it's
I
gonna
was
be.
like,
This
no,
one
hell
looks like
no.
it's gonna be pretty horny too. Just look at this poster.
What?
That looks
Yeah.
horny
I
to
did
me,
not
man.
get horny vibes from the trailer.
Not,
No?
I haven't seen the
No.
trailer. I didn't
Yeah.
see
I
it.
haven't
I haven't
either.
heard it. I haven't heard anything about this till you sent the pictures earlier today. But like going off of this, it looks pretty horny to me. And it's directed by the guy that
That
did
smile.
Barbarian,
That's a
so,
horny smile. Put it back up, Johnny. That's a
yeah.
horny smile. That's not a regular smile.
And
That's
then I-
like
That
coming.
is the I'm
that's a-
captive within
that's
my
a-
body
That's a
smile.
come and get some smile.
It is
That's
not,
kinda weird
sir.
smile.
I'm canceling you.
That's-
You're canceled.
she hella looks like the Bruce Timm Harley Quinn from the Batman cartoon, man. She's got like that Bruce Timm fucking mouth, totally, man.
Yeah.
Like she's totally drawn for WB animation.
All right, Cookie. Since this is a co-pick with Juan, give us your take on it.
I'm super excited to see this because when I saw the first trailer, I was like, oh, like I was like, this is like a toxic, messed up
Yeah.
relationship kind of movie. This is my
Right up your
my
alley.
thing. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But when I saw the trailer today, it's almost like she's a companion robot that gets consciousness and decides that she doesn't want to do that anymore.
Mhm.
And
That's
she's
why I
trying
said
to
science
escape.
fiction.
I mean, this is the vibe I'm getting. I'm trying not to watch
So
trailers
so don't
because
go
I'm
watch the Megan Fox movie then on Netflix.
yeah, no.
'Cause
Well,
it
this is
pretty much sounds exactly the
So it's kind of like the
same.
Megan Fox movie mixed with that movie Megan with the killer.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it's the same director, right? It's the Megan
No,
director
this-
that did.
this guy- This guy did
Megan's for
Barbarian.
everybody.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but
Gotcha.
yeah, no, I'm excited.
All right. Chase, what about you? What do you have any opinions on this?
Not really.
No?
I've never heard
All
of it. Sounds like it'd be cool. You got those Hinata eyes, man. They're all white.
Mm.
Yeah, those are creepy possession eyes. Yeah, that's it. Kind of deters from the come and get some smile. But yeah, Emmett,
It's throwing off the whole look, isn't it? Yeah,
It is a
Mhm.
little bit, yeah. Hey, Emmett,
Yeah.
do you have any opinions on it?
Yeah, I'm interested in it based on the trailer alone. I like that it says like
Mhm.
from the studio that brought you the Notebook. Like
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
The marketing
I
is
love
very good for it.
The studio
Um,
or the director?
Studio.
No, it's like the
Studio.
studio. that brought
Okay,
you the
okay.
Notebook.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it kind of shrugs it off and it shows you that it's going to be like a romantic comedy type of deal,
Okay.
and then obviously
Yeah.
it's not. I'm
Yeah.
also a fan of Jack Quaid, so I am interested to see what
Mhm.
it's all about for sure.
Okay, cool.
Quaid.
Jack Quaid, he's the director or actor?
No,
Or
he's
who is
the,
he?
he's the actor.
He's the actor.
Yeah, he's in The Boys. If anybody watches The Boys.
Oh, Quaid. Yeah,
The
okay.
Boys.
Quaid.
Oh, he's
yeah,
the guy that
yeah,
plays Huey, huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
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 Yeah.
yeah.
The good Quaid. Yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Andy Quaid's son, I believe, right?
No.
Who's
No?
the other one?
Son.
Dennis.
Yeah,
Dennis.
Dennis.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, he.
Randy is the other one, not
Yeah,
Andy.
Randy.
Randy.
Randy's the crazy one.
The crazy,
The
yeah.
one that breaks into people's houses and films QAnon videos and shit. Yeah.
Came from
Chris,
Christmas Vacation and,
hmm
and Independence Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Chris, man, what's your opinion on this one?
Well, I love Barbarian, so I'm gonna follow anything that guy does.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was
It's the
already-
director from Barbarian.
Yeah, so I was
Nice.
already good with this, and I like the cast. I think Sophie Thatcher. I just saw her for the first time in Heretic, and
Yeah.
she was awesome in that. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for
Mhm.
this.
Cool. Hey, this is the first time I saw Cookie's picks, so I was like, oh, and now that you mentioned Barbarian, I remember it was written on the poster from the so yeah, I like Barbarian, so I'll definitely watch this when it comes out in streaming. So it
You
sounds
think
cool.
that you think that he's going to be able to top that twist, though? You know what I mean? Or you think he's even going to go for a twist in this?
I
one?
don't even know if it was even a twist, really. It's just he decided, okay, this is going to be a monster movie now. I think it was
Yeah.
just like not even a twist. It was like a genre switch. You know, like
Yeah.
mhm.
This is a twist for me. I was
Yeah.
shooketh.
kind of like
I consider it a twist.
what was the one that Els picked there? Blink Twice.
Do you
Kind of the
think
same
he's
thing.
gonna? Do you think he's gonna try for it again, or do you think he's just gonna
I
go
hope
straight
not.
forward with this one?
I hope
Well,
this is just a straightforward movie.
You think he's being like, oh, it works for Shyamalan, so I'll just stick
It doesn't
with it.
work for Shyamalan. So.
Yeah.
Well, 28 movies later, people would beg to differ.
28 years later.
Well, is it a twist like Dusk to Dawn? Like suddenly it's a vampire movie?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
same
if
idea.
you
Yeah.
haven't seen Barbarian yet, yeah, you kind of starts
Yeah.
out. You think that this girl's sharing an Airbnb with a psycho, and she kind of is. And that's as far as I'm going to go with it. But yeah, watch it. It's one of the probably the best horror movie of the past decade, in my opinion, man. Like it really holds
was
up.
fun.
So good.
With the
It was
hype
fun.
that it has for it,
Mhm.
it actually lives up to every bit of it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch it.
Agreed.
Or
Plus,
Justin Long.
Justin Long's in it, man. Justin Long is so fucking.
I love
funny.
Justin Long.
Then you're gonna
You're
love
gonna
it.
love him in this, man. This is like this is
Yeah.
primo
Yeah.
Justin Long. dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like him and everything, even when he's a walrus. I always like Justin Long.
I'll wait
I
for
love
him to
that
die.
movie.
Who the fuck is-
All right. What do we got up next, Johnny? You want to do a Dean pick, or do you want to go with
Yeah.
one of yours?
I think it's Dino's turn again, right?
All right.
Again, that bean.
Well,
Let's see.
you have two things to
Um,
pick from, man.
Yeah, number 2, I guess, the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm super
That-
pumped for this. I've been looking at all the rumors, all the leaks, everything
Mhm.
about it. Big into video games, and I love handheld video games.
Okay.
So one of the best video games I played all last year was this game called Planet of Lana. It's like
you
if
posted
Wait a
about it.
minute.
Mhm.
Man, it's incredible. It's like if Studio Ghibli did a small puzzle game, and
Okay.
it would fit perfectly on the Switch. I like
fun.
handheld systems, so I'm pumped for it.
Cool.
When is it supposed to come out, or have they said?
They're just waiting for the announcement. It's going to be soon. They say it's this year.
This year? Mhm.
They'll probably do it around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, November.
Next year for the shopping season?
No,
the
yeah,
holiday?
they'll have it for November, ready for this
Yeah.
November. They'll have it probably
Yeah.
come out at Black Friday, and then have them all the way. Hopefully, they'll have enough made, so it's not gonna
Yeah.
have more scarcity. But who knows? They thrive off of that shit, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think Nintendo's that desperate, and they haven't done that with any of their consoles I can think of. I don't think Nintendo's.
Oh, I had to fight a child for a Wii. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not because they didn't make enough of them though. Like that they didn't. Do
That
like
was
the
just
Xbox
so like
thing.
freaking crazy. That's yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone else have a take on this? The Switch, the second generation Switch?
I still need to get a PS5 for that
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2.
That's probably if I'm gonna get a next generation thing, I'm gonna get a 5. Man, like I just
Yeah.
waiting for them to actually put a game out for it though. You know, from what I understand.
I don't think it'll ever be cheap enough for me to buy.
What,
Man,
the
that
PS5?
price- Yeah, it's still the price tag's still what?
My
Well, here
brother
it's
bought
fine.
me one for my birthday.
Really?
Oh.
That's an extravagant gift.
I know,
Yeah.
man. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, it blew my
Like,
mind.
holy shit.
I've never
Bigger
been
than
that
for
surprised
me.
by something.
You should go
Like I
mow
think they're
his
still
lawn.
like around $500-600 Canadian here. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah, I think-
yeah, I can't justify.
My
Wow.
wife, and I got the Sun Wukong game for it, which is the only game I was super excited about because I
Yeah.
love
It's
the
amazing.
Journey to the West, Sun Wukong stuff. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
It is. It's so good looking.
cool. So next up, Johnny, you want to do one of yours or?
Okay, man. Since you keep pushing it on me, I'll go ahead and do one. of mine.
Yeah, I'll do one after this.
All right, I got Dan season 2. Like
Yeah.
I absolutely adored the first season, but the way that they left the cliffhanger, especially for Ayase, man, Momo, like I'm really creeped out with how they left her with the fucking crazy horny crocodile old man in the hot tub. So I'm just kind of like, that's no way to end the season. Like, god
Yeah.
damn. So like I'm actually like really excited. Like she's a badass. She's gonna fuck them all up in the scene, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. But it was a pretty clever cliffhanger, you know what I mean? On top of like just probably one of the funnest animes I've seen in a long time. That's
Mhm.
outside of my normal style of anime. I don't usually go for teen romance adventure stuff. Usually, I'm kind of more into crazy stuff like Satoshi Kun and stuff. So like me falling in love with something like this, it was pretty rare, but like it just got a lot of heart to it. It's one of the most just fun original things I've seen in a while. So yeah, I can't wait to see where it goes. And was really happy to hear that like after they finished the first season with how well it was received, that they just already went into animating season 2, and it's going to be simulcasting in July on Netflix.
Oh,
wow, that's a quick turnaround.
That's fast, yeah.
It's good.
This is for anime. Yeah.
Cool. Has anyone else watched this?
No, it's on my list.
No.
Yeah,
it is on my
Talking
list. Too,
about
but I
it,
haven't
though,
watched it.
yeah.
Cool. So I'm with Johnny. I watched it as well. It's awesome. If anyone wants like a crazy, wacky anime, like that's just off the wall, just bonkers and nuts, this anime is a lot of fun to watch. It's really fun. It deals with paranormal and aliens. It meshes the two together. It's pretty cool. All right, I'll do one of my picks. Let's see. What do I have here? Well, we'll see. Maybe it will come out this year.
Yeah, we'll
Stranger
see.
Things season 5.
Yeah.
How old do you think them kids are going to look, man? You think they're all going to have full beards and shit?
Fucking, they'll have walkers and fucking,
Smoking parliaments, Yeah.
We're only sophomores, but we're 30.
well, 90210 did it for 10 seasons, so
Yeah. So
Damn.
Well, they
So
were
I don't have much to say. I mean, everyone knows Stranger Things. I mean, it's been what, almost 3 years since the other season dropped?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Has it been that? Yeah, I guess it has been.
Close. If
No,
it hasn't been 3, it's
damn.
pretty damn close to being 3 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I still enjoyed talking on Twitter when season 4 came out. So yeah, it was a
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was still
Back
called
when
Twitter.
Twitter was fun.
Back when Twitter was still called Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
Anyone else have anything to add to that? I mean, that was just a quick,
fuck them kids. I
It's a
hate
good
that.
show.
I
Can't
hate
wait.
that show.
I'll watch it when it comes out.
yeah.
I love the little teaser trailer for the titles. I was like, oh, yeah. some good
Yes.
stuff.
See, I always think I'm over the hype, and then they release something like that, and I'm like, yes!
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, the titles was such a good tease. I was like, I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
they mean, but who gives a shit? It's like,
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know if I'll remember any of it by the time this.
I never
drops.
do. I never do. Nothing. I retain nothing.
Yeah.
I remember 11 had to fight the guy that drove the bookmobile from South Park, right? At least that's who that redheaded guy reminded me of.
That's
Yeah. All right, so we'll do one of Chris's picks. Which one would you rather talk about, Chris? You have 2.
The Jurassic World one, I think.
Jurassic World. Rebirth.
Yeah, I think it's called Rebirth.
The
Is
latest
Scarlett
edition.
Johansson that one?
Yeah,
What?
someone's Scarlett Johansson.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
in on this now?
Yeah, she's
So since-
the new main character.
Oh, she got kicked out of the
Oh.
MCU, so now she's hopping on the Jurassic train.
Apparently, she's a huge Jurassic Park fan. I was watching interviews with her. She loves Jurassic Park, so that's cool.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd say I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan too. If someone's
Yeah,
paying me millions of dollars to be in their movie.
I'll be a big
Well, they're
fan.
talking about the
Yeah,
first,
exactly.
talking about the first Jurassic Park. I'm a huge fan of it.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
Much
I
for that
mean,
info.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
my
liked
kid's
every
favorite
one.
movies, man. I've watched all of them so many times. His favorite is the second one, the Lost World Jurassic Park.
Is
Mm.
he adopted?
so Chris, is there a trailer out for this yet, or
No, not yet.
not
I think
yet?
Oh,
it's
okay.
coming soon though, because the movie's out like late June, early
Okay,
July.
and they have a
Oh,
movie
okay.
poster, which is usually a good sign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a big deal, but I'm pretty excited for it. I like all
Oh,
the Jurassic
the other redhead, she's not coming back. Howard,
Dallas
what's his?
Howard.
Bryce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not in it anymore.
No, I don't think so. I think it's
Okay.
all new cast.
Who, Argyle?
Oh, yeah.
Argyle's not coming
That's
back.
not Chris Pratt.
Argyle
What the-
lady.
Who's that?
Argyle should never come back.
That
That's
is
the
Chris-
other. That's
That's-
Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
other
is
one.
it?
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh shit! I went and got the wrong thing. Look at me, how fucking on the ball I
Chris-
am.
Jeez,
Pratt-
Joe.
Pratt's not going to try to get dinosaurs to listen to Christian rock in this one, man. Like,
No,
Uh,
but I think Scarlett Johansson's going to turn into a dinosaur in this one.
Animorphs.
It's a good trade-off.
Do you imagine?
That would be something.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Wow.
There's
Hey,
those
I-
pictures online. You can see that. Like if you type in Scarlett Johansson Jurassic World, there's fake rumors that she turns into a dinosaur. Like she's got like the scales on and everything. It's really funny.
That would be
Wow.
quite
That
the
would make me
twist.
watch
Oh,
it.
I have to look that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that would be a twist.
Some
That would
Turns into
actually
like the new Species movies series.
Yeah, I'd go see it in theaters if that happened. Yeah. So you're a big Jurassic Park fan, Chris?
Yeah, I like all of them. I
All
think,
of them. Yeah.
yeah, some aren't as good as the others, but I still think they're entertaining.
Yeah, I think I'm on board with you with that one. Like I don't
Yeah.
love all of them, but I mean they all have something to
Yeah, they got
offer,
Right.
something
Yeah.
to come back for.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I love dinosaurs as a kid, so it's always cool to see dinosaurs really rendered well on the big screen and in
Mhm.
live action. Yeah. Whereas if anything, it's background movie, worst case
Right.
scenario. And then once your favorite scene comes up, you pay attention and then you keep
Mhm.
doing what you're doing.
Transformation scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it
It's
shows
happening.
up. Yeah. Cool. Anyone
then,
want to
like-
add anything to that?
Well,
or?
that's kind of what they'll have to do with this one because they already had like invisible velociraptors and like the I-Rex and all that shit. So like they would need to have like sexy dinosaur chick to actually have something to make this new one have
Get them butts and seats.
to have
I
a
guess-
scenery. You know what I mean?
Well, they could.
Do we know
they
if
could
it's a
do.
reboot or is it going to be like the dinosaurs are in America now?
They're America. They're stealing our jobs.
They're stealing our jobs.
These dinosaurs are coming over the border.
Then it'll be like a Civil War Jurassic Park crossover.
Yeah.
Dinosaur
Oh
yeah.
man.
All right, Johnny, what are we hitting up next? We'll start going through them a little quicker here.
I don't know. Like we got
What did
Cookie
you-
again,
Cookie, we
Even
could
though
do.
even though we know what her third pick is.
Yeah, might as well. The cat's out of the bag,
It's,
so
it's,
let's
a,
do
it's a
it.
joint pick with Juan.
Yeah.
We're excited to see Presents in
yeah.
2025.
Even Soderbergh, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. What is this? I have no clue
So
what
this
this
is like I'm trying to avoid trailers because I'm trying to go in as blind as possible, but I
Mhm.
get the feeling that this is like a reverse haunting kind of story. So I don't know if you're seeing like a haunted house from the ghost perspective.
Yeah, that's what it
That's-
is. Someone
that's the
someone
vibe I'm
tweeted
getting.
that.
Yeah.
Someone tweeted that, yeah.
So
From
I'm
the
like-
perspective of a ghost.
I'm getting like flashbacks of the others, and I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah, I was
love
gonna
this
say.
movie.
Like that
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman movie with the
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, but I think it like in this, they're just like straight up front with it, like. So it's
Does
not going to
anyone
be like a
else-
big scary reveal.
Does anyone else know what this is all about? This movie, or
I never heard of it.
I never heard of it either. I just heard of it now.
It's kind of interesting, Subtle Bro doing straight up horror though. Like usually he's kind of more
Yeah.
highbrow, type of
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
So, and it's a neon film. Like they usually, at least even their films that
They
aren't like
never miss.
spectacular, are very interesting and worth
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
watch. So,
I don't
Yeah.
mind Neon. I think they're pretty solid when it comes to this type of stuff. So
They're my
Yeah.
favorite.
I kind of
So-
put them like a little bit above A24 when it comes to like that artsy fartsy highbrow horror stuff.
yeah, they're like direct competition. It's like I see them like they make very similar style movies. So
And plus, Steven, movies I love. Side Effects, loved it. Insane, loved it. And the other one, what was the other one? Contagion. Oh, fucking love that one. Even the soundtrack for that. Ugh.
Did you ever watch his TV show, The Nick? It's so wonderful. It's one of the
Yes.
most depressing things I've ever seen in my life.
I was Soderbergh who did
With
that.
Clive Owen, where he's
Yeah.
turn of the century doctor. Oh
Yeah.
man, he's
Yeah.
a cokehead. Like great show. It'll break your fucking heart, but like yeah, it's an amazing show. Highly
Mhm.
recommend checking out The Nick if you like Soto, bro. And he directed every episode too. Usually when they get big name guys like that, they only come on and like direct like the first 2 episodes of the season or something. He directed
Yeah.
every episode of both seasons, which is incredible in my opinion.
Yeah. Chris, did you know anything about this?
I have not heard. I didn't know anything about it, but if
No.
Cookie's excited, I will check it out.
Yeah.
We generally like the same kind of horror stuff, so I'll
Yeah.
look at it.
Generally, yeah.
Emmett, did you know this even existed?
No, I got no knowledge on this one.
No.
Good.
Chase, Chase, how
But if
about
Cookie
you?
and Chris want to see it,
No,
I probably don't want to see it.
it sounds
Yeah.
interesting, haunting from the ghost perspective, but I hadn't heard of it.
Cool. So that's one that Cookie put on most of our radars then. Nice. All right,
welcome.
Johnny.
And I'm gonna do a speed round. I'm gonna do 2 of mine really fast. If
Yep.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, get it moving.
And I got Reacher season 3, which
Yes.
is coming out.
Oh.
I really like the show. Like Al teases me, it's a total dude bro show, but whatever. I like a good noir, and like dude bro noir, I guess is fun because Alan Richardson cracks me up for a big doofy guy. Like he is extremely entertaining, and
Mhm.
I'm glad that he's really taking off. You know what I mean, and getting like all these roles. So I'm glad that this show kind of helped him with that, and like I'm really hyped for it. I don't know if anybody else likes Reacher, but if not,
Yep.
like I really recommend it. Really kind of cool crime drama. Each season's kind of its own little story and kind of has different characters, but some of them reoccur from season to season. So
Mhm.
yeah, if you like what character, chances are they'll show back up.
Yeah. He should be playing either Cable or Eddie Brock.
Well,
as
now
far
that-
as I'm concerned.
Now that they got that big Chungus Batman comic, I think that he could play big Chungus Batman if they make a film for what's it called, that new Scott Snyder one.
Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he should reprise his Aquaman role.
Oh yeah, he definitely
Was he
has the Aquaman. Yeah, on
On Smallville, he was Aquaman.
Smallville.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
Wow.
say CW.
That was back when he was small, because like I first time I really remembered paying attention to him was when he played Hawk in Titans. So
Yeah.
when he was
I first
I was
really
like,
Blue Mountain State was when I
Yeah.
Blue Mountain State. Anybody got anything they want to throw in on Reacher?
No man, it's just dumb fun.
All right, and then my second pick. This is a straight streaming film that's going to hit next week month. The Gorge with Miles Smeller and Anya Taylor-Joy, and it looks great, man. Like they're basically they got to guard over this gorge into hell, and like they're snipers on two different towers, and they kind of like start like a romance with the kind of like Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. They're kind of talking to each other with over whiteboards, and then Miles Smeller falls into the gorge, and Anya Taylor-Joy's got to go Furiosa up and save his ass, and looks pretty gangster.
Okay.
So this is an Apple TV movie.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks
Okay.
theatrical. I mean, it looks at least as good as that.
No,
movie
I just so that people know where to go watch it. I'm not
Yeah,
criticizing. I mean,
Mhm.
But if you
Sounds
watch the
good.
trailer, it looks theatrical. It looks like that movie 65 kind of with
Mhm.
Adam Driver from last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
It's got that similar.
Ooh, sold. Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be out on the 16th of February. For
so
anybody-
soon.
Yeah,
Very
so
soon.
And it looks mad fun, and I like simple cheesy monster films. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say it's got kind of hints of like a Sci-Fi Channel movie, but like if they ever try to take one seriously, kind of is what it looks like to me. So, like, it sounds like a blast. I'm not sure if anybody else got anything they want to throw in on it. They're welcome though.
I'll just read about it right now.
Yeah. Yep. Going once, going twice.
I have Apple
Sold.
TV now, so I might watch it.
All right.
I've been
well,
watching
let's-
Severance, so
Yeah.
Oh,
Severance is all right. I mean, I don't enjoy it as much as a lot of other people seem to love it. Like I think it's fun, it's cool, but it's
yeah, I'm
not,
like 6 episodes in. It's pretty good.
yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
My wife's got mad at me because I've guessed a lot of things that were happening.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah. So you ruined it for her?
Well, she had already watched it. She's making me watch it. So
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to watch predictable things with friends because they will get mad at you if you fucking predict the predictability.
mhm.
Drives me crazy.
All right, let's do let's go back with Chris. We'll do Chris pick. Then I'll do rapid fire with some of
Can
mine.
I switch that pick? I don't want to talk about that anymore.
You don't want to talk about it anymore?
No, because I thought it's something else that's coming sooner that I'd rather mention.
Okay.
Okay, sure. We could still touch on it after if you want. So go ahead, Chris.
Castlevania Nocturne Season 2 is on
Oh.
the 16th on Netflix. And
Johnny's getting excited as you speak.
I'm very excited. I love the other Castlevania series. I think Nocturne was really cool when they brought it back. And
Okay.
it's left in a really cool place. So
Okay.
I'm very, very excited for the new season. I also love the game. So it's just a fun thing to watch. And I think Netflix does really well with animation, particularly anime, which I don't usually watch.
For
But
sure.
I pretty much watch anything they put out.
Nice.
Have you seen the trailer for the Devil May Cry show that like
I
that
have.
Ari guys doing? Yeah, it looks pretty gangster, right?
Yeah, I love Devil May Cry too, so I'm excited for that. And the Splinter Cell thing with Liev Schreiber.
Yeah. But the Nocturne, like where the season left off, I really didn't expect Elizabeth Bathory to turn into like a furry cat woman like mid
Yeah, I didn't
at the end. I was just like, what is this doing? Like it's fun, but like damn, this is getting a little crazy.
It went
But
super anime.
it's no crazier than the first season with the whole thing with Saint Germain trying to bring Dracula back as a hermaphrodite. I'm just like, whoa, this thing's kind of gotten fucking nuts in this last season, huh? Like,
It gets wild. Like they keep the game as kind of like in the background, and they do their own thing, and they don't care how wild it gets.
So the one thing though is like Richter is such a fucking wet blanket compared to Trevor. Like
Yeah, I don't like Richter.
Yeah, Richter's not a cool Belmont so far, in my opinion.
I'm hoping they make him more enjoyable coming in the new season.
Well, they brought back the homeboy Alucard, you know what I mean? So like maybe Alucard will bring some fucking humor out of him. Like,
well, it's always just good to see Alucard anyway.
Yeah, but like some of Trevor's best parts were with him against Alucard, so maybe him and Richter can get that same kind of rapport going.
Their back and forth is kind of like Louis and Lestat. It's fun.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyone want to add anything to the Castlevania chat?
I haven't watched any of the Castlevania animes or shows, but I loved the games growing up. To the fact that my youngest son's name is Simon because of Simon Belmont. I didn't tell my wife that was why I liked the name, but and my oldest son's name's Link.
There you go.
So I really captured the Nintendo there. I always said I want to get a tattoo of Link and Simon Belmont somewhere. But other than that, I mean, my brother always talks about the shows. He's always trying to get me to watch them. So eventually I'll check it out. It sounds good, though.
I definitely recommend checking them out, like, especially the first series. But Nocturne, it's a fun follow-up, man. Definitely.
Different beast, but it's fun.
Yeah. Cool. I was just watching the last season of Castlevania, season 4, this afternoon. I was finishing that up, actually. All right, I'm going to do a couple quick ones of mine. So they're bringing him back. Daredevil, Born Again, coming to Disney. A lot of the actors are coming back. Vincent D'Onofrio is coming back. From what
I understand, they hired all the Netflix people back except for Finn Jones. Like, as far as he's the only one I haven't heard that they hired back.
So I'm hoping they bring back that darker tone that the Netflix series had, and they don't CW it up like they've been doing with the rest of their bullshit series on Disney. So I'm holding out that maybe they'll bring back that tone they had at over at Netflix. So time will tell, right?
The Netflix series was some of the best like kung fu that I'd seen, and it was a comic book show. It was pretty wild. It was really good.
The hallway scene is still one of the best fight scenes of a television show.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I think Daredevil's still the best comic book TV series.
Adaptation.
I'd agree.
I love that first season of Jessica Jones.
I like Jessica Jones.
The villain just was the Purple Man. It was so good. Like that first season was so good.
The second season had that great one shot where he had the chain on one hand and the gun taped to the other, and he's just beating all the bikers down the staircase. Like that was fucking awesome too. Yeah. But the thing that has me like looking forward to Born Again is at one point that they were going to bring it back and Disney-fy it, but then from what I understand, they completely scrapped that idea and they brought all the showrunners and stuff from the Netflix show to actually just kind of carry on the Netflix series. So like from what I understand, so, like they're not going to they're going to. I don't think it's going to be R-rated like Netflix kept it, but I think that it's going to be as hard as they can push it on Disney Plus. At least that's how they've been selling it. And if they drop that ball, then they can eat.
Yeah, they Disney-fied him a little bit on She-Hulk with the Walk of Shame and all that shit.
That was
but that's when they were still going to try to completely reboot the show with some of the same cast members. They're not going to do that anymore. From what I understand, this is still going to tie in as closely as it can with the original Netflix show.
Yeah. My other pick. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was say so they got back like the redhead chick, and Foggy. Like they got back everybody.
Yeah,
the game's back.
dude, like Michael Coulter's back as Luke Cage. They
Oh,
got
nice.
Jon Bernthal,
damn.
Punisher again. Like I said, everybody's back except for Finn Jones as Iron Fist. He's the only person that I haven't heard confirmed back. They got Kristen Ritter is going to be Jessica Jones again. So yeah, they hired everybody back.
That's awesome.
Which is why I have hopes that it'll be decent, but we'll have to wait and see. Disney has a way of fucking shit up. So,
Mhm.
yeah. All right, my other pick is a returning show as well. Last of Us season 2.
Oh
Not ready.
yeah.
Oh, that's funny. They put him on the poster. Don't get used to seeing him for too long.
Wait, what? I haven't
Spoilers.
played the game, so I don't know nothing about it.
Well, I had all 3 posters because they have a series of 3 posters. I love these posters for season 2. They're great.
They're pretty.
Really nice. Yeah.
Very
The
pretty.
first game is one of my favorite games ever, but I actually haven't played the second game yet. But I have enough spoilers about it. Is why I didn't play it. Is that I just know so much shit about it already, so I didn't.
I have not heard any spoilers at all.
Yeah. Well, this we'll see if this continues the video game adaptation dominance that I find Johnny and I have had a quick conversation on previous shows about how the comics are dying, adaptations are starting to die out, and the video game adaptations are just hit another level. I think it's taken over.
But yeah, it kind of, but like it's kind of backtracked too. Like the Yakuza adaptation was awful. You had Borderlands, so video games they had a chance to seize it after Fallout and a couple strong ones. I'm not going to take anything away from the ones that are actually good, but like me thinking that they're actually going to take over from comic books at this moment, I retract that statement. I think they still got a little ways to go with more of the adaptations.
But they've been pretty strong. When they hit, they've been hitting it out of the park though, which I haven't seen a comic adaptation hit anything out of the park in a long time. So yeah. So
Hellboy, man, really
talking about that sparked something for me.
It went off the wall. It wasn't out of the park, but it went off the wall.
Talking about movie adaptation of games, sparked. I know I didn't give any things, but I just thought of one. Can I throw that out there? Has anybody played the game Sifu?
Yeah.
I love Sifu. It was probably like when it came out. I still play it. Like I'm right now trying to beat it on like the master thing, but Sifu 2 comes out in February. And I'm pretty pumped about that. It looks like it's gonna be just as good. But I was thinking a video game adaptation of Sifu would be pretty sweet. It would just be like The Raid or a Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, that episode of
There
that
is
show
one.
on Prime.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Sifu, I watched the Eat Man movies with Donnie Yen. That's pretty much.
Oh, well, yeah.
All right. Who do you want to do next?
Except he doesn't die and come back older. Like,
right?
You want to do Dean's last pick, Johnny?
Yeah, go ahead. Dino Bambino.
Yeah, common side effects. I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm not a Mike Judge fan. I didn't like Beavis and Butthead. King of the Hills, it's pretty cool, but my brother turned me on to the trailer for this, and it looks incredible. It's about finding a miracle drug where it's like a cure-all, and the side effects that go along with it, and how pharmaceutical companies will exploit it, and it looks rad.
And that's an Adult Swim series, so
Yeah, I think it's dropping in February.
Yeah, so that tells you a lot right there that it's coming out on Adult Swim. Yeah, I didn't know
Pretty
about
sick.
this, but I'll definitely check this out.
I think everybody should watch the trailer.
I didn't know about it either.
Yeah, I watched the trailer today. Yeah. So
That's something I should have
do
done
like
when everyone sent me their picks. I should have maybe gone and watched all these trailers, but
you should have. What were you thinking?
but I didn't.
I think Mike Judge does good with his live action stuff. Like Idiocracy is good.
He did that? I didn't know that.
Yeah. What was
The Extract?
Yeah, Silicon Valley was Mike Judge.
Oh, was
that show?
I love that show.
Fucking love that show.
The
Office
animation
Space
style in this is
Yeah,
pretty
Office Space
gnarly.
is good. I love that movie.
But I get about Beavis and Butthead. I wasn't a huge Beavis and Butthead fan either. And King of the Hill grew on me. Like I didn't like that at first, but as it went, I started really liking King of the Hill. But I do enjoy his movies.
This one's wild because Hank Hill's voice is like the
Oh, yeah?
CEO of the pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it really throws you off.
I know. I was like, this is so weird.
It's really weird.
Cool. Awesome. Did anyone know about this and have anything to add to it?
I'm gonna watch the trailer whenever we're done.
Yeah. Now
Watch
I'll
Yeah, the trailer was
Tell me what you
good.
think.
So it's actually like it feels very timely with Luigi stuff going on. I'll just
It
say.
does. Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
it?
And
Doesn't it?
it's like elevated animation, kind of like
Yeah.
Midnight Gospel, something like that.
All right. Let's do Chris's last pick. Chris's last pick.
Oh,
Fantastic Four.
I'm pretty excited for
Oh,
this. I don't really like the Fantastic Four. They're a new thing to me, but this has Pedro Pascal. I'm in for that.
I
like
dig the
Vanessa-
poster though, man. I really
Yeah.
dig the poster. The
Yeah, it's
posters are
a
cool.
Great poster.
Yeah.
It's not the typical MCU mashup. Here's a bunch of floating heads kind of thing.
Mm,
It's a little different.
Is it going to be a show, right?
No,
It's a movie.
movie.
Movie?
Yeah, it's out toward the end of July.
Yeah.
who's playing the thing?
The guy from-
Richie from The Bear.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it has a Stranger
wow.
Things guy in there too. I don't know his name. He plays Johnny.
Oh,
Eddie?
Johnny Storm.
Yeah, the kid that died playing the guitar, Eddie, right?
Oh, Eddie.
Yeah.
He dies.
I do
in,
think that Pascal is a weird casting. I love
Very
Pedro
weird,
Pascal,
yeah.
but it does seem like a weird casting to me.
Wouldn't have been my first choice, but it's hard to say no to Pedro Pascal.
Right,
Yeah.
good actor, so I'm down for it. But
I'm just so happy it wasn't John Krasinski, man, because everybody kept saying it was going to be him, and like.
Well, he did make an
Oh.
appearance though.
I like
Yeah.
Chris.
yeah, in Wanda or whatever
Yeah.
that was.
One of the crappy movies there. I don't remember which one. They're all bad,
Oh,
so they all
Doctor-
kind
When
of
the
end up
Doctor
being the same.
Strange.
Doctor
Yeah.
Strange 2 wasn't that bad, man.
Was it in
I love
Doctor Strange too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
the Sam Raimi horror aspects of it. You
Yeah,
know, like
The ending was good, and the rest was meh. But I like the ending when, with the creature, and it was cool when he turns into a zombie.
the zombie. I like
Doctor
her.
Strange.
I like her like crawling through all the reflections and stuff, like in the glass and shattering and all that. That was pretty cool.
It was okay. Yeah. It had its moments for sure. So Fantastic Four. Anyone else excited about this?
I am.
Yeah,
Man.
All he has is the poster, but yeah, I think I'll see it for sure.
Wait, it's coming out February?
No,
July?
July,
no,
yeah.
it's that thing. It says it comes out in Valentine's Day, so at least on that poster. So yeah,
That's
February.
just a
This
poster.
year?
It comes out 2 weeks
Oh.
after Superman. So like,
So
Okay.
summer blockbuster
Yeah.
season.
Big summer blowout.
I was disappointed with the casting of Silver Surfer, to be honest.
Silver Surfer.
Who's
Oh my
Silver
gosh.
Surfer?
They should.
He's
They
a
got
surfer.
they got Boom Boom to play Silver Surfer. Like, what the fuck's up with that? You know, Boom
Who?
Boom.
Boom boom.
She
I
should
know
be
Boom
playing
Boom.
Boom Boom from
boom,
X
boom.
X Force, the New Mutants, man.
Yep.
She's an X-Men. She
Who?
should be playing that. Gardner, Julia Gardner.
Silver Surfer.
Is that her name?
Oh, Ruth.
Yeah, yeah. From
I know her as
Ozark.
Ruth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
My
if you
bad.
know X-Men, you know who Boom Boom is, and she'd be
course.
perfect as Boom
Oh.
Boom. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
Ruth's
okay.
gonna be the Silver Surfer? What?
I'm so
That's
lost.
my.
Are you
I'm
for
like,
real?
okay.
Yeah. We'll move on.
Richie is passable as a thing, but Ruth is Silver Surfer. That's where we draw the line.
That's it. Draw the line
Huh.
there.
Yeah.
She's
But-
gonna be chewing tobacco and
Fucking going to the space trailer park.
cooking crank.
Cosmic Crank.
Cosmic Crank. It shines.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see. Maybe she'll be good. Maybe she can. I don't know if she can do an accent or not, but it'll be weird to see Silver Surfer with that southern drawl. You know?
Well, isn't she Australian? So I
Is
don't.
she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Australian.
there you go.
That's
So,
what's
yeah.
up.
She's not.
Maybe
she's
she
not
can.
southern.
So maybe she
I've
can
seen
pull
her
it
in
off.
anything.
Yeah.
See, if you're gonna cast a woman as Silver Surfer, you should have cast the one from Raised by Wolves.
Mm.
I can't remember her name, but she looked just like Silver Surfer in that show, and
Oh
she pulled it off.
yeah, she does with the short hair. Yeah,
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, cool.
The one thing that trips me out is like why it took Marvel so long to after getting Silver Surfer from Fox to make the movie. You know what I mean? Like it should have been a home run from the time they got it. Like
Well-
that's the weirdest thing to me is it's just the timing is kind of goofy. Like they waited until the what?
The major problem is Disney has too many properties now, right? So to try to fucking put out all these fucking IPs they own, they'd probably go bankrupt trying to put out a fucking movie for every one of the things that they monopolized, and now it's coming back to bite them in the ass because they can't just release all this stuff in this like within a 5-year period because they just wouldn't have the budget to finance it all.
They can slow down on putting out sequels to movies that don't need sequels right away. They didn't need to make Spider-Man across the Megaverse in live action while the cartoon was doing it at the same time. They could have did Fantastic Four instead of that and introduced the multiverse that way. But like Kevin Feige's too smart for that, I guess.
Yeah, but the fucking gluttons just, they went too hog, and now everyone's gonna have to wait 20 years for their favorite characters to get some kind of release. So
There
anyway,
you go.
Oh Lord.
fucking Disney.
Plus, I think
control everything.
I honestly think Fantastic Four would work better as a show. They kind of got that whole corny family thing going. So like I think that they would do really good as like a lead. It would have been like the perfect thing to actually do like a TV show for. So like when they started talking about doing Disney Plus shows, I was like, Fantastic Four is a shoo-in for that. But no, they put out stuff that I don't even know like half the stuff that they put out and why they put it out as a TV show.
All right. So Johnny, you have one pick left. We'll do yours and I'll do stupid rapid fire with the rest of mine.
Okay. We got
which is a pick that I picked that as well. Harpy.
Harpy by our friend EPHK Nick. We're gonna have him on the show in 2 weeks.
18th.
And he's gonna talk to us all about this. This is a book that he has put his blood, sweat, tears, everything into for 2 years, man. It's 300 pages. Man, he's been really proud of it. We've actually been trying to get him on the show while he's been working on it, but he's just like, not till I get it done. And he finally did, and he's got it picked up by a publisher.
Yeah,
and
Living the Line is picking it up. So Living the Line is doing some stuff, man. They're
definitely picking up the ball for when bigger companies that just want to put out Toy Factory shit drop the ball. So because this was offered to a couple places, then they turned it down because they'd rather pump out mediocrity. But hey, man, EPHK, he is not going to sit for nothing, man. And like he's got some friends that live in the line, and they hooked him up. And Image, it's your loss, bro. That's all I got to say.
Oh, come on, Image, come on now.
When can we get it, and how can we get it? It's not going to be. It's not crowdfunded. It's going to.
It's going to be.
LCS.
It's going to be released by Living the Line, and we're going to find that out on the 18th. As far as we know, we just know the publisher. I don't know if he even has a date yet, but
he's doing his final reviews, like in changes, right? I think he finished last Friday. They had their final changes and just tweaking it a little bit to get it ready for print. So it'll be definitely coming out in 2025. We just don't know exactly when. I think it'll be in the second half, if I'm not mistaken, maybe August or beginning of fall. But anyway, he'll give us more details on
he's got 2 books this year, though, too. He's got also the Final Frontier that's running on Netflix right now. His Kickstarter, not Netflix. It should be on Netflix.
Netflix on the brain.
This is his kind of really cutesy, slightly horny Star Trek spoof. It looks a lot of fun. It's mostly safe for work is how he's selling it. So it's not a Gooner book, thank goodness. But
well, he does it very, very tastefully, and his books are usually fun. So
the closest to Gooner is his stuff is his Magda Gamma, and that was just so adorable. You know what I mean? You can hardly tell that it was smutty. So
I love the way he draws vaginas. It's the line.
Well, this is
very tasteful. Yes.
This is the Kickstarter that for the Star Trek parody, slightly horny book that's on Kickstarter at the moment. So if people are interested, go check it out.
It's gonna be awesome.
It should be pretty cool.
I backed it.
All right.
I'm so hyped for it, and yeah, we're gonna talk to him on the 18th. He's a good friend of the show. We've had him on a couple of times, and but it's been a while, and he's got 2 books this year. So if you're a fan of his, like, it's a dream come true. You know what I mean? Because usually you got to wait a while for like a book of his. So cool.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll do rapid fire. I have a few picks, and if anyone wants to touch on it, you can cherry pick after I'm done. I'll just go through them really quick. I have The Accountant 2. I love the first one, so I'm looking forward to this.
Oh,
I don't know if there will be a play with the 2 brothers or anything there, but I'm definitely interested to see what they do after the first one, like what kind of story they'll come up with, because I really dug.
John
Yeah?
Cena's going to be in it.
Possibly. I don't know. You don't know.
Ding, ding, ding.
The Death of a Unicorn. This actually, I had
yeah.
no clue what it was, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then I read about it, and it's got a weird. It's got
It's
Paul
gonna
Rudd,
be weird.
Paul Rudd with
Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega.
yeah. They hit an animal while they're driving, so they pick it up and go to this house, which is a mansion, I guess, nearby, and come to find out it's a unicorn they killed. And they're like, everyone's freaking out. Unicorns exist, and I guess. Well, guess what? The parents come, the 2 parent unicorns are pissed off and they come for revenge. I was like, what the fuck is this movie? So just the premise alone just sounded wacky and wild. And I think that's in A24.
A24, yeah.
Yeah. So just the premise and everything just sounded so off the wall that I'm definitely going to watch that. I liked it. So Welcome to Derry is something I'll definitely check out. The series. This is a series, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely be checking that out because I enjoyed the movies with.
Is Pennywise going to be in it, or is it going to be kind of like the Friday the 13th series where like it's just?
I heard he's supposed to be in it. I heard
He's
Bill's
in it.
supposed to be in it. Yeah.
It's gonna be a sad series.
Yeah. And I guess I like
Oh,
Stephen King because I'm
That
looking forward
shit
to the
is
monkey.
weird.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. This is
This looks fun.
Yeah,
this
this
is
trailer looks great, man.
it'll be the second
weird.
time it's been adapted, right? The other one was in the 80s, I think. The other time, the other movies.
Mhm.
So, like Johnny says, when now technology effects are better, so I don't know if that'll make a difference for the story, but I mean, we'll see. And finally, a comic adaptation, Criminal for Brubaker and Phillips. This is going to be on. Is it on Prime or Hulu?
Prime, I believe, right?
Prime. Yeah, I believe it's Prime. Yeah. So that's my
Wow.
rapid fire for things that I'm looking forward to. Now, anyone wants to touch on them? We can go around the board quick. You can just touch on everything out of what you've seen, and we'll just go around. We'll start with Chris. If there's anything you want to elaborate on any of those picks.
I'm just excited for Welcome to Derry. I love the It story, and I love Pennywise, so I'm all in for Welcome to Derry.
Awesome. Emmett, anything you want to touch on?
Yeah, Criminal for me. That's one of my
Criminal?
favorite comic series. Really looking forward to that show. And Prime is the right streaming service for it, I think.
Yeah, but they've been doing a good job, with the adaptations.
Yeah, with
lately.
comic adaptation. So yeah, I'm very excited for that one.
Juan.
I'm excited for everything you were excited for. That's what I was like, okay. The Accountant too. I didn't even know they were going to come out with that movie, honestly, until you said right now.
Yeah. I love The Accountant, so I'm looking forward to that. Dean.
I'm into all of them, all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down on it.
Yeah. All right, cool. Cookie, is there anything in there that you want to elaborate on?
Welcome to Derry. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
It sounds funny when you say it, though. Like, welcome. It almost sounds like you're like, not you, but I mean, just the title. Welcome
personally?
to Derry. Like, it almost sounds like it's like a farmer's town where it's big.
Like a
big-
dairy farm or
Yeah,
something.
like a dairy farm community, that has
Yeah.
a lot. Anyway.
Sounds so
it just-
innocent, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I thought it was Dairy Girls when you first put it up.
Yeah.
So did I. So did I.
So, Chase, anything you want to elaborate on any of those picks in there?
Well, now I'm going to drop something that I don't know if I've ever dropped to you guys, which is this is the only Ed Brubaker thing I've ever read. And it's a short story about from the world of Criminal, but that's it.
Is that the series? Is that the 30 anniversary run? Whether we had 12? Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And that's it. That's the only thing Criminal or Ed Brubaker related I've ever read.
I'm almost in the same boat as you then. I haven't read much Brubaker Phillips.
I would like to watch the show.
Central.
What's that?
You read Gotham Central. What's that?
Yeah, I've read a few things, but not not a ton.
Right. I guess was that
The
Gotham
worst.
Central that I read for the Christmas thing? Was that Brubaker?
Him and Rucka co-wrote like pretty much all of it. So, but
Yeah.
like some of them took the lead. But like,
Yeah.
I think that what we read was a Brubaker storyline.
Well, then there you go. I read a little bit. And I liked it so much. I read the next series, the next storyline after it. But yeah. So I don't know if I should read Criminal now or just watch the show.
Read Criminal now. I mean, it is probably they are really strong together, but I still think that, especially for their ongoing or longer series, Criminal's still their best in my opinion.
Mhm.
It is so great. I'm right there with Emmett. It's probably the pinnacle of noir fiction in comics. Like what Frank Miller started with Sin City, Brubaker and Phillips took with Criminal and perfected, in my opinion, because they got that same kind of interlocked universe, but like theirs moves a lot more freely and it's a lot more gritty. Because like, except for the last series, Last of the Innocent, like if you're a bad person in the city of Criminal, you get fucked. Like nobody gets out unscathed in the books, which I think is just such a wonderful thing about it. And I love that type of not Danny Boyle, Guy Ritchie type irony that Brubaker kind of brings to his crime stories, especially in the criminal universe. So yeah, I'm really hoping that the adaptation's strong, and I'm wondering how they're going to cover it. If they're going to try to do all the storylines, or if they're going to just start with Coward and the first season's just going to be the Coward storyline. Like it'd be interesting to find out like how much they're going to try to do season to season. But yeah, we'll see. The cast looks pretty good. They got Charlie Hunnam and a couple other people I really like involved in it. So yeah, which I mean, I always thought that when I said that, I thought they got Charlie Hunnam to play Lawless, but I guess he's actually going to be playing what's his name, the Coward. So like that's interesting casting, because he's a little too big unless he's dropped weight again. If he got smaller then, but it's going to be cool. Like I'm really excited for it. And I have a question about the Welcome to Derry. Is that going to be kind of an anthology thing, like taking different time periods from the town? Or is it going to be modern
before.
day? Or,
no,
it's
they're
going to be a prequel?
older. Yeah, it's a prequel thing. Yeah,
but the other seasons they're talking about will be like, this one is set during this time period. Season 2 will be set before, and then I think they said the third one will be like 1905 or something.
Okay, so they're all going to take place further and further back in history, though, huh?
Yeah, I guess until they get to Pennywise's
Origin
arrival or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
1905. That'll be so great.
Is it Penny?
That was like 19
chasing an inflated pig bladder towards the gutter.
Yeah, so that was our holiday hangover. We're hitting the 2-hour mark, so I think it's perfect time to wrap it up. I know some people have families and kids, and probably wives getting angry at them for not helping them put the kids to bed. So we'll wrap it up here.
Right. We're going to be back on Saturday. We're going to be talking about offensive, disturbing comics from earlier time periods and kind of their place in folklore, you know what I mean, and in the comic book industry. That should be a pretty fun conversation we're going to have, and we might have a special guest from the past joining us on that episode. I'm not going to make any promises, but if he shows up, it'll be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys will be there to enjoy it. We're going to be talking about Body Bags by Jason Pearson, and we're going to be talking about Repo by Rick Spears and Rob G. Both really fun, really action-packed books, but for lack of a better word, pretty problematic, but we're going to have a conversation about it. It should be a lot of fun. And and then we're going to be back on the 14th. We're going to be talking to Ryan Estrada. He kind of is more of a, I'm not going to say he does kids books, but like he works, his books are actually, graphic novels are actually published by like Penguin Putnam and like big publishers. So it's going to be a kind of an interesting, different look at graphic novels with him, because it's kind of out of the normal style of GNs we talk about. So it's going to be pretty interesting combo. Can't wait to get him on the horn. So that's what we're going to be having popping off next week. So you join us live for that if you guys are interested. And until then, take it easy, y'all.